Yeah, I'm back and I'm back for more. Let me check it out my sound. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, it kinda sounds good. Wow, that's crazy. Good thing I got all my tabs on, but it was Chrome. It bring my tabs on, which is pretty good. Yeah, all my tabs are there. Hopefully, yeah, that was good. I got my tabs on. There is one tab I didn't get on. It was the leaderboards, but I can put it by myself. Yeah, people, sorry for the restart in the middle of the stream. Windows decided to restart my computer. Good thing all my tabs. That's why I didn't want to close it, because I kinda got the suspect that that my computer is gonna be. Yeah, I almost got a suspect that my computer is gonna, in some way, shape, or form, is gonna bring all the tabs back. That's why I didn't want to close it. Because it's crazy. You close it, you don't get your tabs back. You leave it there and take the heat. You got a great possibility you got all your tabs back in shape, in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, I don't like those restarts in the middle of the streams, because even the quiet, I even disable the quiet hours, but it looks like it was super important to restart the computer, that they can give me any options to postpone. Yeah, they sometimes they give you option to postpone, but man, this one was crazy. I wasn't expecting this at this time. No, no, no. Kind of crazy situation. Yeah, people having some technical difficulties. Let me see if I can. I almost forget. The winner of the $5 gift card of today is Monica the Judge. So we're gonna. No, it's a Chaotic Joker. Sorry! It is Chaotic Joker, so you can see in the loots. In the loots thing, we got Chaotic Joker in the top, which it makes automatically winner of the $5 gift card. Sorry for misleading. Yeah. Uh, so I'm gonna say congratulations to Chaotic Joker. Almost forgot. Congratulations to Chaotic Joker for winning the $5 gift card of today, Sunday. Yeah, congratulations for that, Mr. Demon, Chaotic Joker. Why I get confused for Chaotic Joker and Demonic Kitty Judge? I don't know why. Yeah, thank you for that, Chaotic Joker. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for using the loot service to support my streams all the times without mercy. Keep it up. So I'm gonna post in the Twitter, just to make sure everything is official. And most important, don't forget about it. So we don't forget about it, because sometimes I tend to forget about little things like that, you know. Yeah. Oh, this one is beautiful. Yeah. So it's official. It's official. The Chaotic Joker. You know, winner of the $5 gift card of today, which is pretty good. Keep it up, Cody Joker. Keep it up. Really appreciate your support. Yeah, let's continue with these things. Hopefully, it doesn't restart again. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't restart again. It's kind of crazy situation. Yeah, I was talking about Blizzard and the situation with the Overwatch 2. Don't know. Don't know what's gonna happen now because see they planning or my thing change it. My icons change it. See they planning to have two. Why they change it? Magnify precise cursor. What? Why always change that? I don't know why arrays changed automatically. Yeah, what I was trying to say is like I don't know what's gonna happen with the Overwatch. See, they planning to do another Overwatch. It always odd for me. Always feels odd for me. Did the community kind of request that? They're gonna bring the old modes plus the new modes. There's so many questions, you know. It's kind of confusing. You can say, oh, they can do another one. People forget about the old one. Yeah, that could be. That's kind of it looks like they're gonna do. You know, release a new Overwatch and let's hope people jump into the new one. I say hope because that not always going that way. No, games are delicate in that situation. Some people doesn't want to adopt the new one, and it's pretty likely that happens to Planet Arena. Like a lot of people knew about it. A lot of people wanted to check it out. So what they did was they check it out again. They check it out the new Planet 2. But what happened? They come back to Planet 2 because Planet 2 and Planet Arena are totally different games. Wow, I didn't know Castlevania has like some merengue, some salsa going on, some salsa music going on. Yeah, faces with masks totally difficult. You can do it, but one thing is doing something. Another thing is that looks good. You know, I didn't like it in the way it looks. Let me see if I can pull it off now. Yeah, that totally was like some kind of samba thingy. Latin music in Castlevania. I'm playing because the salsa. Yeah, I believe it's looking better. They're not gonna be able to put the black thing that he has over there, the eyes. I don't know. Can I do it like that? I don't know. It looks odd. I never like a painting in the faces of the people. I'm gonna leave it like that. My version is gonna be cleaner in the face. Yeah, I can invert it like black and then put the eyes like why I stuff like that, but I'm not gonna stress that part. There's a minimum thing. It is super crazy. Cowdy Jacket, thank you for the host. Cowdy Jacket, thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel. I'm bringing more people to the stream. I really appreciate it, Mr. Cowdy Jacket. Cowdy Jacket, welcome to the streams. Cowdy Jacket, welcome to the streams. I hope you're coming ready to have some fancy funs. Mr. Cowdy Jacket. Cowdy Jacket said, hello, boss. Sorry I'm late. Yeah, don't worry about it, Mr. Cowdy Jacket. Don't worry about it. But you came in the right moment because my computer was restarted. Windows decided to restart my computer, so I was out for a few minutes. Man. Let me see if I can do something about that because I don't wanna. I don't know why they don't like. Look, 10:40. They're gonna restart again at 10:47. That's what they're trying to tell me. Man, look at my active. Oh, let me see if I can put this from 8 in the morning to 6 in the morning. Those are my 8 in the morning to 5 in the morning. It doesn't let me change it. In the morning. Look, it doesn't let me change it. I'm telling you, man. Oh, I have to press this thing over here. That's crazy. From 8 in the morning. Oh no, that is complicated like that. From 8 in the morning to 11 in the morning. Yeah, something like that. Not in the morning, the afternoon. Look at this. 1 and 12 hours. 12 hours. So from 8 to 8. That's it. Let me see, 9. Yeah, from 8 to 8. 12 hours maximum. Damn. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Look, it's programmed to restart at 10:49 without my permission. That's crazy. Well, people, today is gonna be a crazy day. See that? Oh, another restart take today. It takes place. Today is gonna be a crazy day of Windows restarting in the middle of the stream. That it is crazy, man. Thank you for the loot, Mr. Cowdy Jacket. Thank you for the loot. I really appreciate it. You take some time to support my streams with the loot. Really appreciate it. Cowdy Jacket says, yeah, I'm ready to have some fun with the message from Cowdy Jacket. Thank you for supporting my streams totally free with the loot. Really appreciate it. It's pretty nice for you. Keep it up. Keep it up, Mr. Cowdy Jacket. Yeah, talking about the Overwatch a little bit. I was talking with the Monica the Judge was here early on. was talking about the Overwatch 2 situation. They kinda leak or they announced. I don't pretty sure. I kinda find the news like a leak, like a somebody leak, somebody from the company leak. I believe it was the president, CEO, something. Talk about it. Talk about it. I don't know if it was intended. That's why I call it the leak. Well, it was presented to me like a leak, and it got me confusing because Overwatch 1, it kind of dwindled a little bit, player base wise. It's kind of old game right now. Around, it's still a new game for me. For some people, it's old. It has 3 years. It's old. no, well as there is some people still playing Mario Brothers games that have like a more than 20 years, but they're trying to make it looks like see they are making another Overwatch. What they're gonna do with the old ones? What they're gonna do with the Overwatch that people are playing right now? Kind of confused in that way because it is it's kind of confusing. I don't know if they're gonna support both games. One thing is for sure, they're expecting people buying the new game, or it is an update for the old Overwatch, something like Fortnite did. But in Fortnite defense, Fortnite's a free-to-play game. They can do whatever they want. And so at some point, but Overwatch 2. When you say Overwatch 2, I don't get the idea that you're just gonna update. I get in the idea that you're gonna release another game with another price tag so people can buy it. So you're gonna have two games in the market: Overwatch 1, Overwatch 2, Overwatch 2, and Overwatch 1. It's kind of confusing. I believe we are gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, we are gonna have to wait and see because it is super confusing what they are talking about it. Yeah, to see what they're gonna do. It's super crazy. I don't know, Overwatch news for me is like because I don't play the game. I never play the game. I don't plan to play the game. But I'm not really legit worried about it because I never played the game. But it's kind of crazy it's kind of crazy sometimes the decisions that some companies takes. Blizzard are not taking like the best decisions right now. They're taking crazy decisions or very confusing decisions. They almost nobody agree with. Keep people wondering what they're trying to do. Because I just see you only put in new content. It's not a new engine. Just update it. Overwatch 1 and don't make it like look like you're gonna make another Overwatch. Just update the game. That's it. But when you say new Overwatch 2, kind of implies another version of the game. It's kind of crazy situation. If you got any question, post your comments in the chat. You got any thoughts about it? You can post your opinions in the chat. This hand, it looks super crazy. Super crazy. Yeah, it's looking. When I begin to do this, I say it's gonna be simple to make. It's simple to make, but make it look good. I was talking about making it look good when the character doesn't have like a crazy complex position to go for it. it is kind of tricky. Because very simple position doesn't look good. Eh, you know, they look simple. They are not like impressive or anything like that. That's the major problem. Uh, it doesn't look that bad at all, you know. I believe we're gonna continue. We're gonna do the line work because if my Windows decided to restart again at 1040 something, it's good to at least at least try to finish before or be in the almost in the end. Yeah, for before that happens. It's kind of crazy situation. But I don't know. Windows has like an option, like a shut down and restart. You know, I'm gonna at some point I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna shut down the computer. Update you think right there. You know, update and then shut down like I digested. No, they just decided. Oh, the guy says streaming. Let's restart it. It basically feels like that. No, it's not like that, but it kind of feels like it. All these guys restarted. Let's do this. Like a basic string sniping people. Yeah, they kind of stream sniping me right now. That's crazy. And this thing kind of don't understand 100% what's going on. Let me see if I can do something. Yeah, he has like a big headphone thing. Then they have this is the mask that they put it up, put it down. I thought it's gonna be difficult to make it, but it's kind of looks good. It has like a little border there. I have to try not to run into little details because it could be pretty crazy. I hate when my streams go like 2 videos. I'm gonna try to see if I can put it together back for uploading another platform because I don't like when I have like a 3 hours in one place and 3 hours in another place. It's kind of crazy situation. It's kind of crazy situation. Doing the first page for the deck lock rate for the rate class. I had to do the logo thing too, the logo for the raid too. It's another thing that I have to do too. Every time I do a one cutter, I have to do that, the logo. I always do in the stream so people know, people see what we're talking about. Not today. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes it takes time to do those things, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Now today the day of today Saturday. Today Windows want to restart all the time, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. It's kind of crazy, man. Yeah, they shouldn't restart like that. Makes everything difficult. That's why I keep my tabs over there. I know Google can do that. Bring back your tabs. So if I close it by myself, then not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because you are closing it. You know. That's why I leave it like that. I took the plunge. But they should prompt again like oh we are restarting right now. You know, to see if I can postpone that. But man, the so like the most important patch ever that they couldn't give me the option. You know, that was crazy. And now we got to restart. Couple Pac-Mans in the eyes to make it look a little bit funnier. Let me see if I can put everything dark. Now that I don't gonna do the whole dark thing around the eyes. Basically, we are making our own version of the deck lock with Pac-Man eyes and stuff like that. Erase is pretty cool. Kind of feel like I'm drawing in paper. Even it has like some pixels, so to give you the idea like you are doing on real paper. It's kind of crazy. See the way changa. Pretty awesome stuff. Yeah. Looking super neat. Yeah, today I came in pretty late, so I'm gonna say sorry to the people I came pretty late. Even though I postponed it to 3, I couldn't do it at 3 o'clock because I don't know, man. I wasn't able to. I wasn't feeling it today. The streams. Well, I don't like to skip those drawing streams, because the lyrics for now we just want to finish. I ain't in a point that just want to go and finish it. You know, it has been more than almost a year, basically, right? I don't remember. I had to check it out the videos. But it has been pretty long time doing this, and some people want to have to at least the first part. You know, some people want to have something. I don't wanna continue waiting. Uh, Maybe I don't sure, but maybe before we begin with the breakers, uh, couple of these R streams are gonna be maybe skip it. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I have to. I wanna change the layout. Oh, I can do the change of the layout pretty quick of the art book. I know how to skip it, but I don't know. All depends. You know, prepare myself to do the breakers. You know, and the breakers are pretty crazy. Are pretty complex. When they say Symphony of the Night, I didn't remember Symphony of the Night having. Oh, this is the PlayStation version. Oh. I didn't know they have so many vocals. It has a lot of vocals. I didn't know they had so many vocals. Kind of confusing talking over the vocals. Some with vocals. Kind of confusing. Maybe see if we can lower a little bit so it doesn't get so confused. So confused. Yeah, the sketch look good. As long as the sketch looks good, the line where I believe is gonna look good. The final drawing is gonna look good. So you just have to make sure you got a pretty good sketch again, that you feel good, if you're happy with it. You know, again, doesn't have to be like the original. As long as you're happy, everything is okay. There is a big possibility the other people is gonna be happy with the results too. Of course, for production, you cannot do that. For production, it needs to be correct. You got a director, they're gonna check it out your work. So everything has to be at some point correct. Correct proportion, correct colors, correct sketches, everything. You cannot be in production, you cannot be like oh, I feel good with it. It doesn't matter. You know how many ideas in production they get just deleted? Like, no, I don't want that. No, because when you're doing, when you're working for a team or artist or game, whatever, book, movie, you need to keep follow the directions, you know, and not be like, oh, because it looks cool. Nope. It looks cool, but no, maybe for the thing that they're trying to do. So that rule kind of doesn't work in that environment. But see, just a hobby or something for you, for your friends, it kind of works all the time. Like as long as you're happy with the results, other people are gonna be happy with the results. You know, there is a big possibility about it. Oh wait, I do two lines because I wanna open in the way. It's good sometimes the software corrects you lines and everything, especially when you're doing like a straight line. So difficult to do. But when you're doing circle stuff like that, you need to do like many lines. So you want it to look in the way it's supposed to look, like not many lines. Because you do one straight line, you know the software itself, and I try to fix in the way they think. All the angles, all the shapes get bonkers. You need to take into account that. I believe you can fix that in the settings. So corp, I believe it's corp. Opacity, smooth and taper, lens, aspect. You know, between aspect and the lens, stuff like that, you can basically fix it. But it's kind of confusing. You need to experiment. Even more loot for back from Cody Joker. Thank you for the loot, Mr. Cody Joker. Thank you for the loot. Cody Joker, you was the winner of the loot today. The $5. I think it's in the. It's in the. You see? It's in the Twitter already. So I'm gonna say thank you for that, Mr. Cody Joker. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. It takes some time to support the strange be the loot. Let me check it out. This one. This one is from the Newcastle band. Yeah, that's another game that I want to play in private back, because it has a history arc. The only problem is it's like a super expensive. It's still like a $60 or $40, and something like that. I cannot afford it. It's too much money. Too much money, man. Yeah, he has like a hard disk over there. The He's like a data runner. He can steal data from the enemies and provide data to the law. What the criminals are gonna do, stuff like that. The breakers, what the breakers are gonna do, stuff like that. Who are the bad guys in this game? Yeah, this game, Lawbreaker has good guys and bad guys. Well, let me lower the quality over here. Oh, I cannot do it. I cannot lower the quality on my thing. Why in Twitch always so difficult to lower the quality of the videos? It's always super hard. It's like sometimes they give you the option, sometimes they doesn't give you the option. Like I don't understand, you know. You need to give it the option all the time. Like if I wanna see something in low quality, give me the option to put that thing in low quality. I don't need my preview window to be 720. I don't. I don't need that. My preview window is supposed to be in super low resolution because it's a little tiny window. It's a little tiny window. The chest of this guy right now kind of looks pretty weird. But I believe after the line work, after we do the inking, I believe we're gonna be able to look better. Because this is it kind of looks weird at the beginning, but then can I see it like, oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, sometimes you do it right. You do something right, you don't see it after a while. You have to go outside and come back to the drawing. Then you're gonna be, oh yes, I did it right. I don't know what is that. It looks like you need to restart the brain, basically. You need to go outside, come back, get some coffee. In order to begin to see the direction of the drawing. It's kind of crazy. The other day I was playing games on my Nvidia thing. I kind of noticed that they can. I believe Grand Theft Auto is one of the games that they kind of remove it from there. I don't know why. It has to be some legal thing. I don't know. Legal stuff. And it was complaining about it. Oh man, bring back the GTA 5 and everything. I was thinking like streaming services are cool. See, they work good. I'm using the NVIDIA GeForce now. It's working pretty good for me. I'm not a person that I need. I can understand those things are not perfect. You're not gonna have like a zero ping or stuff like that. No. You're gonna have some ping, some delay. You know, uh, for me there is no problem as long I can play the game. I can win matches. I see that, or I getting some lags from time to time, but they are basically invisible. You know, in the Nvidia GeForce now, they are super invisible. So my experience is pretty good, but there is a concern. You know, own your games. Nvidia GeForce now is doing it good because even though they don't allow some games in their, or they don't have some games in their service, I still have it because what they do is they link they link you. You're basically running another client of Steam, another Steam instance in their servers. That's what they do. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the games you buy. It doesn't matter if they take them out games from the servers. You still own those games. You can play it directly on your computer from Steam. So as long as like that, there is no problem at all. Steam can take the games from you, but Steam has been pretty careful with that. Only games that they know nobody's playing are the ones that kind of disappear. Like uh, I got a couple of those. You know, I got the enemy territory Quake Wars. That if you didn't get it back in the day, you had to get it in another store because Steam is not there. Some EA games too, like they kind of removed it a long time ago when EA decided to do his own thing. You got some cases like that, uh, but we understand why that happens. Uh, but it's not like you're gonna buy a game. They're gonna, we're gonna take them out from the stand because this game sucks and stuff. No, no, you know. See, you buy the game, you get your game, you get your game. They have been pretty responsible to keep people's games running, even after the even after the service, the studio closed. You know, like you bought it, you get it because enemy territory. There is no support from the developer. Splash damages. They even launched another game called Daily Bomb. Like that's it. Enemy territory, they just stopped, supporting that game. Yeah, it's not in the Steam store, but I still can play. I can still download and play it because I bought it a long time ago. So Steam has been pretty good with that. Keep the support with keep those games available to download, even though the studios not supporting anymore. Has been pretty good with that. Yeah, enemy territory people are still playing it. It's not like you got a huge community because the game when the game released, it kind of feels super good with the limitation of the computers at the time. But now that the computers are getting like a super fast, the graphics they are different. The game kind of feels little bad. It happens to Quake 3. Quake 3 used to have a feel into it that was like the best. The graphics and everything. But now that we got like a different graphics and everything like that, like the original look for Quake 3 kind of disappears. You maybe can get it. See, they remake it in some capacity. Quake Champions are getting that from Quake Champions now. Like the feel that Quake 3 has back in the days, Quake Champion has it right now. It's pretty good. That's why I'm playing Quake Champion because it kind of reminds me of those days. But the Quake 3 doesn't feel super wacky. More wacky than ever. Like, man, this thing it didn't feel like that back in the days. It felt very compelling, very good. Now it's like a feeling super crazy. It's because the computer get faster little by little. Um, the graphic. Another thing is back in the days we used to use like those old monitors. Used to be big monitors like how you call it LCD, something like that. It's pretty old monitors. Now we got like a flat pans and plasma screens and another technology. I was talking that the last stream for those old games, this new screens technology is not that good, because this new technology is good for new games, but not for the old games. The old games kinda doesn't look good. You can see like many of the mistakes that the older monitors used to cover. Back in the days, everything was like a dark, and black in games was pretty common. Fog and stuff like that, blur. It was pretty common. It kind of hides a lot of the craziness mistakes from those games. But now you have those pretty good resolution screens. Like it's difficult for the game to hide those imperfections. You can see all the imperfections, all the graphical kind of glitches, stuff like that. I don't know. It is. Everything is on point over there in your face. It's not like back in the days you used to hide a lot of imperfections. Like you can see the pictures very clear now. Back in the day, a lot of those pictures was more pixelated, but because the computer itself give you like the screen itself, yeah, it was a screen thing. The limitation of the screen give you like a blur, natural blur, natural dark places and light places. It was like created by the monitor, nothing to do with the graphics. So games back in the days used to take advantage of the limitation of those monitors, As long once the technology became better, you begin to see all the imperfections. The Castlevania was a game that used to look so good back in the days, but in the old monitors, you play Castlevania now with the new monitors, it's not gonna look impressive at all. It's gonna look good because Castlevania is a pretty good game, but it's not gonna be like a wow like back in the days. Back in the days, used to have some look into it that was super awesome. Now it's kind of difficult to detect those. Yeah. Now it's super crazy to detect those things. Oh, let me see. Yeah. This is the soundtrack for the new Castlevania. I like it. I like it that they keep it like Castlevania. That the guy tried to do his own Castlevania game. But I don't know. I don't know how good it did. I really kind of heard like not a lot of people get into. Yeah. Wow. Well, it did. 400 people playing right now. Like, it did good. 26,000. Better than Planet Side Arena. Better than Lawbreakers. Lawbreakers did like 7,000 only. Look at how many. Yeah, it's pretty good. No bad at all. Yeah, it's going down, but it's still pretty good. 400 for a single player game. It is pretty awesome. There we go. We're talking about a single player game. It's a platformer. You know, like not a lot of platformers get that much. But that game in particular, get a lot of cover because it was created by the same person that created Castlevania. So people can expect to be like another Castlevania, basically. Kind of feel and look like it. The music is on point. The music is similar. Yeah, uh, very similar. Like straight up Castlevania music, basically. But that's the idea, you know. You got those. He created that medieval style in games and had to go for it, you know. Every time he's gonna make a game, it's gonna be similar. And I didn't play the game. I believe it's pretty nice. I see trailers and boss fights and everything. It looks nice. Like you can talk to the people just like a Symphony of the Night. You can talk to people and everything. Maybe there is a merchant that you can buy weapons and stuff like that. There's a Castlevania like that in Game Boy Advance that you can buy weapons from the merchants and stuff like that. Pretty cool. I really like it because it has like some open world feeling to it, like a Symphony of the Night, but more open. Here comes the loot train from Kaori Jacket. Kaori Jacket, thank you for the loot. Thank you for the support. My streams totally free with the loot. It's really appreciated. It's pretty nice. Thank you for your support, Mr. Kaori Jacket. Yeah, Kaori Jacket is pretty good supporting the streams without mercy. Winner of the $5 gift card of today, people. You're leaving money on the table. You're letting Karajoki take all the loot. He's gonna take all the loot, people. I'm telling you, man. It doesn't cost anything. Couple seconds, do the loot. For some people report me like in the country that they live in, they cannot use the loot. They cannot do the loot thing. Something like that. Yeah, I got a lot of people from other countries, international people, stuff like that. So it's kind of sad situation. But I don't know. They should look away because I believe it's a way. There is a way to do the stuff, even though you are in another place. Because a lot of internet services are like international. You know, you can do it in many other countries. So maybe they didn't do the research, or they don't want to do the research, or simply they don't want to do it because some people are like that. I got people that still coming to my stream because I do giveaways all the time. Something that is kind of odd because you say, like, my personal experience with the giveaways have been positive, you know. Cause streamers that do giveaways, I like to go over there and check it out. Those guys, you know. I check everybody, but the ones that do giveaways and everything, you like to participate. You wanna go over there, participate and get stuff, right? But I don't know. Some people it's like. I'm trying to make the easier ways. I know give it like a merchandise or stuff like that. Kind of difficult to redeem for them and for me too. I do like straight over gift cards and stuff like that. So it's easy for the people to redeem those things. It's easy to keep it. to take it. You know, PlayStation cards, Steam cards, stuff like that. Easy to redeem. You know, easy to. It doesn't matter the country you are, you get it. So you got the service, you get it. You know, and your own thing. But I don't know, man. Sometimes people is very difficult to see. After I see people stop coming just because I do give it away, stuff like that, I can't expect anything from the people. Like they can leave you for any reason. They can start coming to your stream. They can start doing stuff for any reason. I really wish to keep doing it. You know, just for the people that come into the streams. It could be in the future. Come back, you know, come back to it. Like, but it is not a. Somebody told me like it's not a way to do it. You know, you gotta do something. Uh, that put some effort on the people. You know, that makes them do something. That's why you see people sending to the, oh, do this for me, I give you this for you. You know, stuff like that. It has to be like an exchange. Because as a streamer, you can burn out. You know, you can get hurt. And one day say, "Oh no, we're not gonna do giveaways anymore because this, that's it." So you try to keep a balance between the giveaways and the content. You know, so people keep coming for your content, not because of the prices. You need to keep a balance. It's very important. Uh, Yeah, I thought the support to the channel is gonna be different. Uh, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna tell you. There is some people still doing things like karaoke stuff like that, you know. But I thought that the support to the channel is gonna be like a different, like a little bit more, since I do the giveaways and stuff like that. But it has been pretty lacking. That's why we are putting the giveaways like a far away. You know, to give it time for me get some money back and put it back to the people, because at the end of the day it is you guys that take the majority of the stuff. I don't get nothing. I'm doing this because it's fun right now. I came with the mentality I'm gonna make a living from this, doing my streams and everything. But now after a while, I said I'm gonna do it for fun, because it's like there is a possibility, you know, that could maybe do it, but it's not gonna happen now. It's not gonna happen now. It's gonna take a while. Plus, a lot of people are doing this for a living. They're just coming every day. They're just always on point. Because I got a day job, it's been super difficult for me to keep myself on point, you know, to keep myself coming every day. Last week is the second week in this month, I believe. I skipped the whole week. I don't know if next week it's gonna happen the same, but I'm trying not to. It all depends how I feel. I don't know if you notice my voice. I don't feel like a super good, you know. Like as we going through stuff, every time I wanna tell you what is the real problem. One is the day job that I have. Another one is the winter time is coming. It's cold, air cold. The body needs to get used to. It happens to me when the summertime too. Like I get a little sick when the summertime came in. Now it's winter time. Rinse and repeat the same thing. But I get better after a while. Almost, I begin to get better once the winter time begin to fade away, begin to leave. Not, which is kind of crazy because that's not supposed to be the time to get better. It's supposed to get better like the first days of the winter time, but it's not. It begin to get better almost in the end of the winter time, which is kind of crazy. Situation. Yeah, he got like a song kind of wave in the pants, just like at the ocean. It has some wave. People, don't forget to ask questions. We got here for any questions you have concerning about the giveaways or anything like that. I know you guys ask questions a lot in the privacy, send me message and everything, but don't wait for it because you can forget it. So if you want to ask some questions now, you want me to answer some questions, now is the time. Don't feel bad like, oh, you are in a stream, I'm not gonna bother you. That's why I do streams, because I wanna talk to you. I wanna participate, or you participate. That's why I do streams. That's why I'm telling you, this whole streaming thing could change in the future. Because I can record this, put some music in the background, and put it on another platform. That's it. I don't have to do the streams. I do the streams to meet people, to talk to you. If people is like don't want to talk or don't want to participate in some ways. One thing I can tell you, people, we are gonna be doing this in another place. It cannot be a stream because streaming is more interactive stuff. See, I see that my community, or the little community that I have, don't wanna interact anymore for some reason. I could change everything for a different way to do stuff. Different way to do stuff. So you really like it the way I'm doing things, should at least participate. Yeah, participate in some way, shape, or form, because changes could come, and sometimes they come and they are not good, They are not good. It's pretty good. Every time I go to a stream, I just participate. I ask questions, I annoy the guy, I throw a little bit to keep the stream going. On those people, they don't like it. I believe that's why a lot of you guys don't ask questions or anything like that, because you check it out, a lot of streamers that doesn't like people talking in the chat. But here's different. He's totally different. I could totally stop streaming and go to another platform doing something else. I get to totally change my or not stop streaming, but change the stream way, the way I do streams. Totally change it. See, I got like a more couple years like that, like people doesn't even want to talk to me. Because there is no point. It could be no point at all. Could be no point at all. To do streams when people doesn't interact, because that's the best part of the streams. People interactions. People don't interact. I still streaming, still coming, because some people interact. You got Cardi Joker interact. You got the Money Kitty Georgia Camps over here. Has to get them. You got some people that came to the streams and talked to me and everything. But it is kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy situation. Yeah, I know as a streamer I need to be doing my thing no matter what, you know. But sometimes you need to do changes to get results, you know. That's the point. You want some results. You want some results in the things that you do. You need to do some changes. Even though just changes about moving to another platform and do other things, you know. That is really kind of crazy. For people that are doing good in certain platform, it's not highly recommended to do it, like change the platform and everything. But for people like me, that the average like a 10 people for a stream, so maybe less. I believe it's positive, you know. Make some changes. No, it's not gonna happen now. I'm talking maybe a couple years more. Like I said, you know, see everything it goes in the way that we are doing it. I don't see no change at all. So you don't see changes in something, you need to make it. You need to make the changes. That's the idea behind it. Keep pushing one direction without any change is not good. It's not good for business. Business doesn't go. Yeah, this is not just business, but business doesn't go well when they're doing the same thing over and over and over. That's why they're trying to innovate, you know, and create new things, improve the ideas to keep themselves relevant, to keep the business going. Because if your business stays in the same way over and over and over, it's not gonna be good for your business. It's gonna be super crazy. I don't know if it is my channel or what, but my channel at some point, yeah, at some point, I can. It has the same problems from since the beginning. Same problems, like in the same way. I don't know why that happened. That happens to my YouTube channel too. Man, why my channel is always the same way since the beginning. Like acting in the same way, you know. I expect sometimes to be worse. You know, I'm not talking it has to be better, but I expecting sometimes worse. No, it's like the same way. like a, I don't know. It's hard to explain the same numbers and the same things. Really, dude? Not even less numbers. It's like the same numbers. It's programmed like that. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I like more like I do like a square shapes, more like triangle, like a rounded shapes. Shapes, rounded shapes are pretty important, but I really like the shapes that looks like square shapes, you know, like a square kind of thing. That's what you see in my drawings. A lot of less rounded shapes and more like a square. Because I really like the square ones. Wow, everything went bonkers. Even some. At least the outrage I had to close it. See, my computer said I'm gonna restart again. I had to close at least the outrage because it took a hit. Outrage took a hit. Doesn't deal with good with the. Yeah, they do the backup and everything, but I didn't want to use it because sometimes the backup is from a previous version. They cannot delete everything. It happens to me one software that was like a saving automatically, and the backup. I got the option to get my original one on the backup, and I made the mistake to take the backup. And when I check it out, the backup was like a couple minutes back. Many changes that I did, it didn't save it. Say, oh man, just ruined it. Good thing I was having the other one save it already, so I loaded the original one. The ones I was saving out manually. Yeah, because sometimes backups works like every 15 minutes, every 5 minutes, you know. They are not just backing up to work every single second. It's like every 15 minutes they auto save it, or every, you know, stuff like that. So you need to be careful, because sometimes your backup is from 15 minutes late. See, you are not saving at all. It's pretty positive to have something like that. You're not saving at all, you forget about saving, you got at least an automatic way to get, you know. See, something happens, you got at least 15 minutes work. Let's say you have an hour. You can have 45 minutes of work done. No, you can recuperate that. But I forgot to say something from time to time, but I always try to save it. You know, I always try to save it because it's common. But when you're doing like art stuff like that, to get you lost in what you do and don't save it, they pay the consequences. Pay the awesome consequences. Especially when you're doing like important work, like for a company or for a client. Get your stuff lost just because you forget to save is something that kind of crazy situation. I don't know why those fingers always so difficult to do. Fingers are difficult to do. Hands and faces. I always say hands and faces always been my bottom parts. Supposed to have another finger like in the original. You cannot see it, but it's there. Like another finger like that, like in the trigger. You got trigger finger, stuff like that. It's supposed to be two cartridge. Those are super tiny cartridges. I can skew in an angle like that, like an isometric angle, so you can see it, but in the original, it's not like that. You can almost don't see it. I don't know if you can see like a two tints. You can see it, but it's just like a pretty cover it. Yeah, this one has a lot of crazy shapes. Even in the shadows. Has a lot of crazy shapes. Yeah, I had to try not to skip days, man. To skip the days feel really bad. I even go to work. I go to work after my streams. Today, I don't have to. Later on, yeah, tomorrow Monday, I have to go in a few hours. But even when I skip days, I go to work. I feel bad, man. Like I'm not supposed to skipping days. I don't like it. I don't like it at all to skip days. Skipping days, you as a streamer, you really feel it. You really feel the lost. The people that say, "Oh man, you know, streaming, what happened? What's going on?" You know, I'm been lucky in that part. People don't complain about it. Like I skip it days, people don't complain about it. You know, that's why I say the other day, like for a lot of people, my streams are not important because only when people complain about it. Oh, you're not streaming. What happened? You know, now that's how you know you're making some change. Some mark in your community. See, people even go all the time. They don't complain. Whatever you do, they take it like no problem. You know, you need to have you have to be confident. You know, with confidence you need to know that they are like or not paying attention to what you're doing or basically you know maybe they like it what you how you do stuff but they are not like, paying attention a lot. You know? That's how you know because you know because it doesn't make any difference you do the streams or not you do the stream or nobody complains like no difference at all. When people begin to complain say oh man you're not streaming what happened stuff like that, that's how you know your streams are making some difference in people's life. And it's kind of weird because people telling me like oh man your streams are pretty good pretty awesome, something that really it kind of worries about like wow I'm doing it so good. I'm doing it so good people don't complain, never complain, I never got a complaint from somebody. You know like I'm hitting all the good points but at the same time it should be like should be different, you know. See if you hitting all the old points people supposed to be asking questions to undo the things. So people doesn't do is like a, you know, I always got the analysis that worry about like man I'm doing it good, I'm doing it bad, people don't complain, looks like I'm doing it good, but at the same time you worry about it because you don't improve. It's difficult to improve when people don't complain. You know that's the point. In order for you to improve, you need to be somebody that tell you, "Oh, this thing you need to do it like this." Or I want you to do it like this. You know? It's I'm not saying I'm gonna change everything because somebody tells me. You know. Back in the days, I used to do a lot of changes because one guy told me like, "Oh man, you gotta do this," and then I find like other people tell me like, "Oh no man, it's not supposed to." Yeah, back in the days, people used to complain more. Now that people doesn't tell me no. It's kind of crazy situation. Space Lords situation. Yeah, let's talk about a little bit about Space Lords. Another game I'm playing Tuesday, Monday, and Wednesday. It's pretty awesome. Created by Mike Christine. Created by Christine. It's totally free. It's a free-to-play game. Kinda, at least on PC. I don't know on PS4 or on Xbox. It looks like it's pretty good over there. Somebody told me that like, oh no, on Xbox on PC, and Xbox and PS4, Space Lords doing super good. But in PC, it's kind of different. Somebody told me, okay, let's, you know, PC, we got a lot of options on PC. That could be one of the problems. Why the community on PC is so tiny. Yeah, you still get matches because the game connect to Xbox and it's cross-platform full cross-platform is different from cross-platform. Full cross-platform means that you can play with people with any console. at the same time. Normal cross-platform, the first version of cross-platform, that a lot of people was like, oh man, you only can play with console people and PC one at a time. Like, if you connect to PS4 people, you cannot play with Xbox people. It was like that. Now, Space Lords connect to Xbox and PS4 people at the same time. Pretty cool. So you cannot get matches all the time. Even yesterday, I was playing Space Lords. It was pretty low on PC. It was pretty low yesterday, but I still was getting matches. Why? Because of the it took a while. Let me tell you, almost like almost nobody was playing Space Lords yesterday. But I still got my matches because of the cross-platform nature of the game. You know? Which is always good because you're gonna get matches, even though you're gonna have to wait from time to time. You know, not let me tell you, that cross-platform thing is well implemented for one of the this is one of the reasons, so you don't have to wait so much. You know, so that's why I'm saying I don't know how it's doing in PS4 and Xbox, because it's supposed to be a little bit faster now that we are full cross-platform, you know. But it kind of feel like those communities are dwindling too and going a little bit down. There is some people, a lot of people in the Space Lords community that play on both, play on computer and play on Xbox. So when sometimes they're playing on Xbox, you know, they are not playing on computer. But because Space Lords is cross-platform, full cross-platform, not supposed to affect them. You know, it doesn't matter where they play. You're supposed to get matches with them and everything, but it kind of looks like it's affecting a little bit. You know, even though it's cross-platform, people play in different systems sometimes. It's still that game is still having some problems to get an audience. The kind of sad part is like the game is pretty beautiful. It's super unique. There is no the only game that I can basically compare is Gears of War. Yeah, Gears of War, because it takes cover like a Gears of War. It looks like a Gears of War in third-person view. You know, the maps, even though the Gears of War has a huge maps, it's still like a kind of arena, kind of type of, you know, kind of square, kind of type of maps. Pretty close to, you know. I'm not saying it's a clone of Gears of War. I'm not saying it's the same game or anything like that. It's the game that closer. It's the game that closer can compare, because some people compare to Warframe, but I play Warframe and it's not even close. You know. Oh, it's third-person view. Third-person view. You know, you attack and you aiming almost in the same way. Maybe take over almost in the same way, but it's not the same game. Warframe worlds are pretty big, and you're running, and following people's. My experience in Warframe was pretty bad, even though I always wanted to play that sector, and I was kind of following. I know stuff. I read about it. The Warframe situation for me wasn't like good at all. It was always like that, like me following people, running. Oh, they did the mission, that's it. Let's go to another mission. Like I like to loot a lot in my games. Warframe has a lot of loot. Sometimes you cannot loot because you need to. They're waiting for you at the end of the map. I believe the game tells you like, oh, they're waiting for you. I really do. We just begin. They are in the map right away. Like what? Yeah, it was crazy. They got open places now that you can go around and do things, but kind of feel inclined always to play like by myself. But that game was designed to play with friends. There is some places that you don't have a team. You're not gonna win those places. You're not gonna do anything over there. You're gonna have a hard time. Yeah, it's kind of crazy situation. I cannot put the back. Oh yeah, I can do the outline, but I cannot do the back thing because it still doesn't make it. But I'm gonna do the outline because the outline kind of helps me with the shadows. Kinda help me to see properly the shadow. I don't put the little preview because I kinda see in the little preview over here in my window, so that's why I don't use the little preview that I discovered the other day. This thing, let me see, reference. This little preview thing. And I'm gonna put it over there so I got some ways to see the things. But it takes a space on my thingy. Let me see if I can do the outline. The outline. Kind of difficult for me to say some words in English. So bear with me. Bear with me. Still learning. Pretty awesome language. Connect people around the world. Need to be careful not to keep it open. Close those little things. Sometimes the pain escapes for those things, ruining the whole picture, you know. But good thing we are doing in computers, so you always have like the undo. The undo. I remember when the program didn't have undo. I remember when undo came in programs, Windows, like, oh man, we got now undo functions. What? It was a revelation, man, because now you can make mistakes and kind of fix it automatically. Yeah, back in the days it didn't have, some applications didn't have that undo, like a DOS application, stuff like that. When DOS was trying to go visual, that's what they introduced. Yeah, DOS kind of doing visual stuff. It was like basically a text-based Windows and crazy. It was super crazy. We kind of like it. It was super responsive. Let me tell you, super fast. Like back in the that's another thing that happens. Well, with games, it always happened like that. It always was laggy, a problem with games. But with applications, it was a time when computers, you don't even like loading, lagging, nothing like that. You know, even for some people that can afford it, you know, it was a pretty good experience back in the day. That's why people always go to the talking to the about the back in the days when we used to play Alma, this thing. Yeah, some games didn't require 160 frames per second in order to play it. Didn't require a crazy amount of memory. But the technology at the time was expensive, even though it was like a tiny thing, a few Ks of memory, stuff like that. Not even megabytes. Megabyte was like a revelation. Yeah, even though it was a few Ks of memory stuff, it was kind of expensive. Oh, I had to put some case in my computers. I cannot afford it. It was super crazy, but it wasn't like today. Like today, well, maybe not now because Computers are coming with a lot of power. But back in the days, you didn't think about it because DOS was super fast. For Windows, it was super fast. Everything was responsive, even the games. Doom was a blast to play back in the days. Yeah, you need to have a supercomputer, basically, to play Doom. I played Doom with bad frame, like with 2 frames per second, I remember. And played Doom like with pretty good computers too, back in the days. Well, that's what my team was play video games back in the day, so I, uh, I experienced a lot of stuff that a lot of people didn't experience. And sometimes when I talk about this, there is people that talk in the chat. They ask me questions. They tell me like, "Oh man, really? Oh, this was pretty awesome." Yeah, like a lot of those Doom games and stuff like that. For a lot of people, they're playing right now because you got Doom everywhere. You know, that's why Bethesda is trying to put it in everywhere. You know, so people got the opportunity to play even in Switch. They got Doom. You know, so people got the opportunities to play the game, to see where everything come from, basically. Yeah, I know there is all the first-person shooter than Doom. The Doom wasn't the one. But Doom was very important because it can introduce accelerated graphics. It's kind of paved the way to modern shooters. Then you have the Quakes that just came in with full polygon, full 3D stuff. And the Unreal too. The Unreal basically was one of those games that tell everybody this is the direction that we have to. Yeah, but when Unreal came in, everything was modern already. Everything used to be a lot of games. Used to be a lot of games that the Doom era. It spawned a lot of awesome first-person shooter in the same vein. A lot of them disappears. You cannot find it anywhere. These are all the ones that you can basically still. Can still find it. PlayStation, it brings a lot of awesome first-person shooters that kind of disappear with PlayStation that you cannot find anymore. Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah, we're talking about super old games. Maybe they are no more fun anymore to play. Maybe I don't know. Nobody knows. But it was basically similar to the first Dooms. Yeah, I'm watching a few pictures. Pretty awesome stuff. Pretty awesome stuff. Yeah. Let me see. I fix it. I'm trying to do the outline. Yes, I believe it's fixed now. You see, when you put the outline, even though those dark places that you need to do becomes alive. I don't know. I always don't like to put dark those I kind of like to leave it like that. This assassin lady I did the dark part. I gonna have to erase it and fix that. There's some characters that we're gonna do another review. Check it out to fix it because when I did the things like oh man, it didn't look that good. After I did the thing, the design and stuff, like oh man, it's not looking good. And this show has a lot of dark. It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's looking good. People are gonna take 1 minute only to get some more coffee. I know we came back from restart, but we got an hour something already, almost 2 hours. I'm gonna take a couple minutes to get more coffee and eat something pretty quick. I come back to the stream. This is almost done, you know. We are not gonna do the back part of the today, so this is almost done. I just doing the little. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I just doing the little shadows over here, shadows over there. You know, this one kind of was difficult to begin with, but it's getting together nicely. Yeah, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna leave as always some low breakers.
Grid access granted. HANA artificial intelligence initialized. Roll.
Some low breakers footage. That one just jump into the way. Yeah. So don't go anywhere. We're coming back in a minute. Yeah, people, we're back and we're back for more. A string of lubricants fan ad book. Another page for our pretty awesome lubricants fan ad book. Today we're doing the first page of deck lock. The rate class in lubricants. It's like a ninja. It was pretty fast. Didn't take a lot of damage, but it was super fast, so it was a trade-off over there. He kinda used to deal a lot of damage, not a lot of crazy damage like this lady assassin or anything like that, but was pretty moderate, very moderate. No, because it was super fast. He can attack the same people like over and over and over, you know. We kind of feel like he's dealing a lot of damage. Well, he got a knife. He throw it to you like this knife that he has. He throw it to you. You consider yourself dead because that knife detonates. See, they got you. It take a lot of damage. It's kind of difficult because it's a projectile, you know. It's a projectile. It's not like he's gonna gauge you right away. You know, it's kind of hard to get people with it. Bro, see, if they got you, you know what's happened? It's gonna explode because this knife explode after a while. It has like a timing bomb thing. Yeah. Plus, he can pause the time. I don't know if I can show you. Yeah, let me show you some videos of this guy.
Roll analysis.
I show it many times in this thing, but it's good to. So you know what I'm talking about. You know, you got the knife, pretty agile. They slow down him in the video. As you can see, he's been slowing down because he's super fast. You know, if they put it like a normal speed, you don't wanna see nothing because he's super fast. He's like a ninja. And this is the bad guy, the Helix. You got decklock and you get the Helix. Similar. One for the good people, one for the bad people. Yep. That knife, you can hit people with the knife, melee, which it deals pretty good damage, like in three times. You hit a little bit with the submachine gun, and then you hit a couple times with the knife. That's it. You know, but you need to be close. You need to be close with the knife. In lawbreakers, everything was a trade-off. You know, but it wasn't hard to get close with him because he himself. Once you get an enemy in front of you that you're gonna use the knife, you know, he does that little dash. He got like a little dash going forward a little bit. That you're gonna get the person, you know. It kind of helps you to get closer to the person. That's another thing. That's the knife I'm talking about. See, you see how it explode? Because he put the knife in the guy. The tack knife, I believe they call it. Wasp. You know? Hit it with the knife, you know, shoot a little bit, explode. Yeah, so you get hit with a knife like that, you're pretty guaranteed to die. Because in low records it's hard to have like a full health all the time. Everybody's shooting at you. Like you got everywhere. You don't even know where the bullets come from. That's why you had to keep moving. That's why the game was like a moving. You need to be like that. You see the the wasp knife, and then a kick in the guts, explode. It makes the gunsling explode. You know. Yeah, that knife was a pretty important part of his tactics. You know, it was basically the lucky shot. You know. People that never forget about it, use it all the time, was killing people all the time without mercy. Pretty good. Yeah, that's what I like about Lowbreak is the fast-paced nature of the game. That's why I say there is no games like that right now. There is some games that sell themselves like that. Oh, like Warframe, basically like ninjas, but it's kind of no. It's like a mindless action. It doesn't have like those tactical moments, that you need to. Oh, you need to do this. You need to do that. Oh, don't do this because you're not gonna. It's kind of arcadey. Kind of going forward, killing people, going forward. You don't even. Oh, there's an enemy over there. Okay, I'll kill you tomorrow. Like, you don't even have to kill your people. You have to go forward. Borderlands is kind of the same. Knowing the bosses, in the boss fights, you need to fight. But let me tell you, Borderlands was so crazy that sometimes my friend does go to the boss, kill the boss. I still looting, like in the beginning of the map. Something that's why I stopped playing with friends in Borderlands. You got, for me, I got two options: or not take it so seriously, I forget about the loot, forget about everything. I just have fun, or play single player. That's it. Because it was so crazy. It was like a running, following my people, following my people. That's it. Because people was like a headshotting everything, headshotting everything, man. Borderlands is a good game. Well, Friends is a good game too. No, like Lawbreakers, because it's totally different kind of game. But those games are good. Highly recommend those games too. Really wish Lawbreakers, still in the market because I don't know, man. Dedicated servers kill studios, man. It happened with Hawkins. It happened with Lawbreakers. I believe the only Hawkins that is available is the one from PS4, I believe. But it is not in PlayStation now. Let me see, PlayStation, Hawkins. I don't know if they still have the store on it. Yeah, they have it in the store. Free to play. Yeah, it's free to play game. Yeah, it looks like it's still available in PlayStation. No, I don't know if people still playing this game. But this game was pretty awesome. I used to play all the time on PC. I don't know why the community went bonkers like that. Like at some points they need to have to put the developers need to bring the servers to the houses to keep something crazy like that happen. Uh, yeah, this is the kind of games that came from nowhere and make a huge impact in the gaming community, and people love it a lot. We used to have a lot of fun. And suddenly one day, bad news. Yeah, I don't know if see they have it in PlayStation now. See they have it in PlayStation now. Wow, that page was like in Japanese something. Maybe in Japan it's available, not in America, maybe. I don't know. PlayStation Now. I don't know if they have in PlayStation Now. The Hawking, but there's no way for me to look at it. PlayStation Now games. Like, okay, PlayStation Now games, they only show like a 3 or 4 CO games. Let me see, age. There's a lot of games. PlayStation Now. Oh, APB is in PlayStation. That's pretty cool. I got it. We got it in the. We got it in PC, but maybe. Oh, I can select it. Wow. Oh no. You see? They got a lot of games, but they don't have Hawking. So for me to play Hawking, I need to buy a PlayStation 4. I don't know. I don't know how the community is doing over there. I don't buy consoles for one game. I did it one time. The taste in my mouth, it wasn't that good. No. I did it for Wipeout. I love that game. I still have it. But how many times I play? Not so much. For many reasons. One of the best, the most, one of one of the reasons why I don't play in my PlayStation 3, the Wipeout is like I cannot stream it. There's no way for me to stream it because the music is copyrighted. The gameplay is kind of copyrighted. PlayStation 3 has like some protection stuff that doesn't allow you to stream. It's kind of that's why you don't see a lot of people streaming the game. I tried to see if I can stream it with no sound, with no music. No, he give me the protection thing like, oh, you can. It doesn't tell you can stream. It tell you like a DHP something. There is some people that can override that, some connections, some adapters, stuff like that. I don't know if it's still working. I believe PlayStation cannot try to disable that on the consoles. I believe PlayStation 4 has DHCP or something like that. That protection disabled in PlayStation 4. PlayStation 3, they kind of forget to disable or they don't care. I don't know. The only thing that I know is kind of crazy. I got a Xbox 360. I got a many awesome games like Solid Raiders and Fantasy Star Online, Fantasy Star on the Universe. I wanted to stream. But I need to put the adapter. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't wanna use this computer with the consoles. I wanna use another computer with the consoles because I don't know how to check it out. The computer, that can use it with the console. That's the one I wanna use. I don't wanna use this one because I don't wanna open this one or anything. I don't want every time you begin to open computers and do changes on it. That's one of the problems you begin to come. That's why I got more than one computer. I got cheap ones. The other computer that I can use it for the console, it is pretty cheap. One. It cost me like a $400, something like that, just for that. When I buy an adapt and a console, capture card, internal capture card. It could bring me a lot of problems. I'm not gonna deny. That's another reason why I don't wanna put in this computer the capture cards. If I get a capture card for this computer, it has to be external. I don't wanna do nothing more like internal stuff. Because I went to internal thinking, I'm not gonna have no problems. Oh man, what a mistake. That thing was restarting my computer, shutting down the computer all the time. I said, what? Plus the software that brings are not compatible with OBS or anything like that. Like what? It's a crazy situation. At least the Eternals, Kachu cards that I know of, the only ones that are in the market, are pretty good. They kind of has his own streaming service integrated, so you can use it right off the bat. You don't have to install nothing in the computer. Like the same Kachu card has a ability, to ask for your password on Twitch and stream it directly to Twitch. So you don't have to get crazy with softwares like OBS and stuff like that. It's a standalone stuff. Maybe there is some ones that doesn't do that, but the ones that I know is like a standalone stuff. You can call because they made it for console. They know console doesn't have that Twitch integration, so they got their own integration for Twitch, for YouTube, for everybody. Because they know you're not gonna use a computer with that. They are not designed to use it with computers. They're designed to connect your console directly to the capture card and stream. That's it. You even connect the internet directly to the capture card because they are not designed to use PC. One of those I'm gonna get it. See, if I'm gonna get another capture card, I'm gonna get one of those all-in-one integrated stuff. So they're gonna give me problems, they're gonna get pretty on anyway because that internal capture card I thought it's gonna be like a video card. You put it, you connect your thing, that's it. No, that thing freeze. That thing was freezing, that thing was restarting my computer, shutting down my computer, crazy stuff. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna clean it up pretty good. I'm gonna connect and disconnect. I'm gonna do some work with that because I wanna stream some. I wanna play some Xbox games. I wanna stream some Xbox games. Wii games. I got Wii games too. To play those games, man. Because why not? Those games are pretty good. Man, when PlayStation 4. Xbox One came in. I say there is no need for those. Yeah, for real. Let me check it out my sound. Xbox. Yeah, it was no need for those. Like what we got at Xbox One, what we got at PS4, because the graphics now they make it look like the leap is huge, but at that time it wasn't huge. Like you got GTA 5 in Xbox 360. You got Destiny 1 in Xbox 360. Titanfall, I play in Xbox 360. It's perfect. Of course, it's a console. You don't have the same experience from the computer, like the same frame rate or anything like that. But the games there, it's running pretty good. you know? Like you got those games, that is meant to be like for the new console, running in Xbox 360, in PS3. What we need those. Now, man, I remember the I believe it was Watch Dogs. That game they make it on purpose look bad in 360 in order to like I don't know, like justify for the people to transition to Xbox and PS4 because you never know. Developers and companies they get together. They get together uh, in order to make you switch. I remember the Xbox 360 was like basically make you switch. Like, oh man, the Xbox One is over here. Keep playing over here. Like, yeah, I don't wanna keep playing over here. I wanna keep playing in my 360. But nope. Man, you can. Let me see. Watch Dogs, Xbox 360, Xbox One comparison. Let me see if I can find something. The The Xbox One and the PC is almost the same. You see? Yeah, this is like the best picture I can find. Oh, it's not a picture, it's a video. Yeah, we got Watch Dogs on Wii U, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360. Yeah, you can check it out. The Xbox 360, this one, and PS4, almost the same. Xbox 360, you see? PS4. Yeah, the PS4 version, in some ways, like over here, 360 has like a more shadows. Over here is super clear in the PS4 version. Looks bad? No. Look at even that shadow kind of looks more artistic than the PS4. The PS4, that why the PS4 is like that? Because the PS4 has like a more realistic shadows. That's it. That's it. Look at 360, a little more shadow. PS4 more bright. That's it. I really like my dark games. You know, the frame rate is almost the same frame rate. You know. You see the CNC. Look at the Xbox 360 looks like even more. Look, the Xbox 360 one looks even more artistic, more dramatic than the PS4. PS4 with the eyes clear, you know, like this shadow that comes from the cap. And the Xbox 360 kind of looks like a more artistic. You see what I'm talking about? It wasn't. It wasn't necessary to do like a new console, but it's a marketing stuff. Oh yeah, over here in the cell phone you can see, in the PS4 you can see what is running, in the Xbox you cannot see it. You know, in the PS3 you can see something maybe. In the Wii U is pretty good too. Wii U, even the Wii U, it was like the worst console of Nintendo. It was super good. They did a great job. Yeah, Switch is where the things are, you know. I kinda like my Watch Dogs in Xbox 360. I didn't see that. That I'm taking Watch Dogs, but there is a lot of games. A lot of games. I'm not gonna put the whole thing. You wanna check it out? Check it out for yourself. Yeah, there is a lot of games like that on Xbox 360. Like I don't see what is the Switch. That's why I don't get a PS4. That's why I'm not getting an Xbox One either. You know, my Xbox One is my PC. I'm not getting an Xbox One. Forget about it. You know, because I didn't see the Switch. The Xbox 360 was super good. It was a console that Microsoft kind of feel the need, to change. You know, because it was super good. It was super good, and even comparing with the new hardware, man, still able to keep up with graphics, very beautiful graphics and everything. Like, what is the reason? What is the reason why behind it? You know? Yeah, there is some games that maybe never gonna load in Xbox because maybe some games that has another codecs, different technology, because video technology, and gaming engines are being updated. Maybe 360 is not able to run the Unreal 4. Maybe no. I don't know. I believe it was the Unreal 3 version. Xbox 360 that it was still good for games that is still using Unreal. No. For console, you can program in any engine for console. If the console itself make sure and the engine make sure. You know, the way the consoles games are programmed, they cannot provide to the developer the same console development kit. So you don't have that problem. Once you do your game for the console, you don't have. It doesn't matter the engine. It's gonna run. You know, so you got a development kit and everything for that same reason. So it is compatible and everything. So I don't see it, man. I don't see the for real. The Xbox One and PS4 for me was like a marketing stunt. Something like we need to make money, people. We gotta do something. We gotta do another console, man. Some people criticize like, oh man, it was 5 years, 6 years. Who say that 5 years it has to be the top? Who say that? A lot of people complaining like, oh man, it's already 5, 6 years. Oh, so console cannot be 10 years, 20 years, no? Like life cycle. Some people like analyzing stuff that they're analyzing wrong. Like, what is the reason my console cannot last 20 years? What is the reason? Oh, let me tell you what is the reason. Marketing, money. Yeah, they need to make money. You know. So that's why. But graphics wise, capacity, processor, everything was super good. It's still super good. No? If there is some other games, you can check it out. You're gonna see. You're gonna see that the 360 was like basically a Xbox One, basically. Yeah, some games right now they maybe not able to play to work. Even GTA 5 is in the Xbox 360 running and everything. You know, you can almost see. You can almost see that the Xbox 360 was difficult to keep up. There is so many content. There is so many content on the Xbox version or GTA 5. The Xbox 360 version of GTA 5. That there is a lot of content that they don't put it there. I don't know why. The Watch Dogs video that I showed, you can see like a seamless and everything. This is a video. That's a video. That's a. Even though it's running in engine in the game, it's a part that was created to run good. To run like that. It doesn't matter. It's no gameplay. It's no gameplay. It's kind of cutscene. It's kind of bad example. It's kind of bad example. It's a cutscene. But you can see the frame rate. It's almost the same frame rate and everything. It's a YouTube video too, so it's kind of bad example to compare stuff on YouTube video stuff like that. But I believe the video is pretty good. It shows. It really shows that it wasn't necessary at all to launch PS4 at the time that they did it, or to launch Xbox One, at the time they did it. It was more like, oh man, we need more money than anything. Now they're talking about PS5 and Xbox 2, something like that, like a new console for Xbox and PS5. It's like, wow, like you don't even. I don't know. I don't even know what expecting, because Xbox 360 was like that, like the graphics and everything. Xbox One, like the graphics. I see the games the same. I don't see like the huge leap in the graphical fidelity or anything like that. RTS, they're gonna put RTS to work properly in those consoles. I don't know. You're talking about like a VR, better VR. Better simulation maybe. I don't know. More fixes right off the bat. So you don't have to get crazy in your computer buying crazy. I don't know, man. That's another thing. Nvidia's not talking about fixes anymore. Now Nvidia's talking about RTX. Better graphics that looks like a real life stuff. Ray tracing is the thing now. No more fixes. Now it's ray tracing. Rotation was for movies and pictures. Works super huge, super good. Now they wanna put it in games. Of course, they're gonna need a better fidelity, better processor. You know, the games that are doing right now, they're doing pretty good. No, but it's still a lot of room for improvement. You know, they lag sometimes. Some materials are not proper rendered. They render like a glasses, super shiny, stuff like that. Super crazy situation. Yeah, it's a super crazy situation. But I hope they bring something new because bringing new consoles to the market for the same thing. That's the problem with gaming back in the days and gaming now. Gaming now, like more content. Like, dude, and this is not about more content. You need to bring better graphics. You need to bring better physics. You need to bring something that really matters. You know, for the gaming, for the games. More content is not doesn't cut it. More content, you only need more capacity, more storage. That's it. A bigger hard disk. That's it. You know, you bring a new console. It has to be pretty awesome processor power. You know, so you can run the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's say, you know, that looks super stunning. Stuff like that. Not just more content. You know, not just new games. Oh, new games, new console. No, that doesn't cut it either. But let's see. Let's see where they come from. PS4 was like all about Xbox 360 was all about the social experience. Like basically, Xbox One and PS4 is like a Facebook, a social media machine where you can share your gameplay, you can stream directly. Like they put new stuff. Okay, I'm gonna give it that. You can stream from the console, you can share your gameplay. You can take a pictures and put it directly to the Facebook. You know, like that's okay, but that's something that you can make an Xbox to. Something you can program for Xbox. Like it wasn't not able to. I don't see the reason to make a new console with those. With those. Almost nobody using it. You know how many people, how many PS share videos I saw, clips and stuff? Little. You don't find those on Twitter. You don't find those in social media. You know, maybe one guy or two guys. Almost nobody is doing that. Almost nobody is posting that. Maybe they do it, but they don't. They don't. They don't. They don't post it public. You know, maybe they do it for privacy to check it out his own gameplay. You know, to keep it in their console. But they're not sharing with nobody. Like two or three guys. That's it, that I know. In my Xbox 360, people post pictures and videos all the time, but you need to have a Xbox 360. You need to have a Xbox and to see the gameplay from the Xbox One people that are posting stuff all the time. You need to have a console. Like I don't see those in the public eye in the Facebooks or in the Twitters. You know, it's kind of crazy situation. So I don't know. They need to step up to the game to the next console, giving something new. Here is even more Looty Loose for Bad with a mercy from Cody Jacket. Thank you, Cody Jacket, for your support. Thank you for your support. Thank you for support my streams totally free with a mercy. With the loots. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. You take some time to support my streams. It's totally free. With the Lord, Mr. Cowdy Joker. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Yeah, this is looking super good. The first page for the we're beginning strong with this one. Let me tell you, we begin very strong with this one. No vital. Yeah, I kinda have a lot of very dark lines that I don't like it, but still pretty good. It's something that I can fix in the future. You think we are in the same page, people? Do you like to? So you like it? Put in the chat. I like it. So you don't like it? It's good to know, people, your feedback. You know, it's good to see if you really like it or not, because this is for you. This is not for me. This is for you. This is gonna be totally free to download from the page, from the Twitch page, you know, and from my website, stuff like that. So, see, you see something you don't like it, feel free to tell me so we can fix it. You know? But sometimes I was explaining to you. Sometimes you see the stuff. Sometimes the people that are doing this, like me, like people that drawing, we see a lot of stuff pretty perfect, pretty good, because it's our work, you know. Sometimes when you draw, when you don't see the mistakes, you have to rely on other people to tell you how he's doing it. You cannot rely yourself, because you got the brain a little bit tired, you got the eyes a little bit tired. You just going in one direction, just thinking like in one direction, you know. You're not thinking pretty objective when you're doing drawings. It's part of your brain is like it's about doing this line, doing that. You don't think objectively. You know, you're kind of biased with your own work. So it's good to rely. That's why we need to rely on other people's opinions. But why my coffees always go away super fast? Drinking coffee, my coffee doesn't last. There's no coffee in this house anymore. That's crazy. Crazy situation. Crazy situation. I kind of struggling a little bit with the lines. Yeah, continuing the little rant with the new consoles, stuff like that. There's companies talking about new consoles. I believe Nintendo is in the future is gonna be. Nintendo is always late to the party. They're doing his own thing. But Switch is killing it. They're selling pretty good. I can understand why. There is a point that nobody else is buying more consoles because you already sell all of the consoles. You know, but your company is still requesting money because you keep the lights on and everything. Can make huge amounts of millions of dollars. You know, but you got a company, you have to keep going. You know, I can understand that. And sometimes licensing games doesn't cut it anymore. You know, there's a point like, making millions, but the company is like Nintendo company is not about couple millions. It's about billions, basically. You know, to keep keep the lights on and everything. To keep, it's a business. Uh, Once you got a huge company like that, corporation like that, like you need to make money, man. That's why EA is so crazy, putting loot boxes and stuff like that in their games. You need to make the money. But let me tell you, uh, you need as a company like this. Nintendo has the Switch. You know, doesn't make any sense that they do another Switch or another console right now because it's doing pretty good. They do their own thing. The games that Nintendo games running are different. They can run in any computer, in any machine. Oh, they put in the games on a lot of the games they put in cell phone and stuff like that. Yeah, they're designed for cell phone. Because they has this cartoony aesthetics and doesn't look like Nintendo. Nintendo is like cartoony things. Don't require to have like a super crazy hardware. You can do something with the Switch, and something with the Switch. You don't have to launch a new console. Oh, you require a lot of more power. Put something. You did it back in the days, like a expansion pack, some more memory, stuff like that. They can do it with the Switch. They don't have to launch another console. They kinda did it with the Switch Lite. That doesn't connect to the television or doesn't. I believe it connects to the television, but it doesn't dock like the original Switch. It was basically for people on the go. You are a person on the go. It sells a lot. A lot of people buy it, but because it has a problem with the drifting, I don't know if they fix it. I don't know if the new versions coming with that they didn't fix it because it has a drifting problem. A lot of people are like, I need to fix that. Yeah, because when it's broken, you have to basically buy a new one. Well, I don't know. It's kind of crazy situation because you don't separate the controllers from the console like the Switch, the normal Switch. But that's not the point. The point is like they kind of try to make another console with that one. People that play the Monster Hunters and I don't know, maybe the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh cards in Switch. Let me see, Yu-Gi-Oh Switch. I don't know. People that plays on the go. Let me see, Yu-Gi-Oh Switch. Nintendo Switch. Legacy of Duelist. Oh, they got one. It looks like they got one game in the Switch. With Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, for games like that new Switch Lite thing is pretty good. Games like card games and Monster Hunter games, stuff like that. In Japan is super hot because they got like these places when like internet cafes, clubs, stuff like that. People get together with the Switch or with the Nintendo 3DS. They're trying to move from the Nintendo 3DS. Nintendo 3DS is another hardware, is another software, is maybe it's kind of complex to program and everything. It was affordable back in the days, but now it's maybe they want to move on. They clearly want to move on from the Nintendo 3DS to make like a one system, like a Switch, and that's it. Program for that only console, they kind of make it. The Switch they kind of made it like that, portable and everything, so you don't have to use the 3DS anymore. It's kind of sad when they do that. They don't keep supporting the The old software is longer. I kind of like the PlayStation way of doing things because the beta and the PSP, I believe they released a PSP game in this year. Another thing is like the PlayStation beta. It's still there. Still, the store is still there. You can still buy a beta right now and buy games from the store directly and play your beta. The PlayStation Go, I don't know what happened there. They just removed it from the market. I believe you can still. I don't know. I don't know if you can. PlayStation Go was like a PSP, right? This is a PSP. So they don't have to create games specially for the PlayStation Go. But there was like a better PSP. Yeah, they still have PSP games. I believe you can get your PlayStation Go and buy games from the store and from the PlayStation Store, which is supposed to be the seamless stuff for every single. It's a seamless store for every single console that they have, play PS4, which is pretty nice when they keep it like that. So as long the PS4 is profitable, it makes money. As long the PS4 makes money, the PlayStation Store is gonna be there. So automatically, every other console like the Vita is gonna be. That's the idea they have. It's gonna be like a supporter, you know. That's why I believe what they're trying to do, or what they do. Because as long the PS4 is selling, it's making money, or any other console they think, because they're using the same store, the same website and everything. You're gonna be able to keep playing your PSP, your betas and stuff like that. I like the beta a lot. I don't have no time to play more, but I really like it a lot. It's a pretty awesome system. The graphics are beautiful. It's like having a console. It's kind of the same Switch thing. So something that I don't understand why they don't support the beta better, because Nintendo Switch has this. Oh, we got the beta and the PlayStation combination. They kind of tried to do it, with the remote play from the beta. They kind of tried to do it, but in some ways they fell flat. They stopped talking about it. You see more people talking about the beta right now than the PlayStation itself. I don't know why the companies does that. Like as long as you got a system that you are still supporting, you need to be talking about it. You need to be doing things about it. You cannot be like disappearing. Beta is a pretty awesome system. They can be integrated with PS3 better, or with PS4 in better ways. I don't know. The same game you play on your PlayStation, you can play in the beta too. So it's like the Switch, basically. It's like they did it before the Switch, you know. In some ways, you can play your PlayStation game, and they continue playing in the beta. Or PlayStation 3 and beta, I believe. They didn't even have commercials about it. So it's a seamless stuff. I don't see how people that have like a PlayStation buying like a beta to continue playing in the go. Because the problem with the games on PlayStation, I don't design it for beta in the case that they require time to play. Long trips, 3-4 hours trips. Okay, you can use the beta to play while you are in the plane, on the bus, 3-4 hours. But that's one of the main reasons why it kind of flop a little bit, because those games are super huge. But you don't see the Candy Crush in the beta, That's another problem that they kind of you got some Angry Birds going on. I don't know how good the beta version of the Angry Birds or how it is. Cause it's not supposed to be like a not supposed to be like the phone version. It's supposed to be better, a little bit better. I don't know, but yeah, it's I don't know. It's something that they need to check it out. They need to check it out because I believe that's one of the main reasons the games are super long. Like those games are super long for the goal. That's why cell phone was doing super good because they got those tiny minimal games, like Candy Crushes, Angry Birds that you can literally play for 1 or 2 hours while you are in the bus. That's it. You got the whole experience. It's not like the beta. The beta 1 or 2 hours of God of War is nothing. you know, 1 or 2 hours of Kill Song is nothing. Like the kind of even the beta games was super hardcore too. Was like a console games, like a super long. They didn't focus on little tiny mini mo games for the beta. They got like the minis version, minis, but those are crappy, very bad games, man. Yeah, those are games that are not like those mini cool works if they did like Gears of War minis and stuff like that, like for established franchises, do some kind of very simple versions. Doesn't have to be the same type of game. Could be crappy ones. I don't know. But they launch a lot of mini games. They launch a lot of games that don't work properly. I buy one that I have in Wii. This is like a cooking game. In Wii, it works pretty good. I bought it because I thought I'm gonna be able to use the touch screen of the Vita in order to play the game. Because it's a cooking game. It's a cooking game, and Wii works pretty good because you got the Wii controller. You can use it like a mouse. And computer, I believe since computer is pretty good too. But in Vita, you need to use the analogs. If that breaks the experience, like this is not good. I use my analogs to move stuff around the screen. It's not good. For a cooking game that requires like a speed, you know. You maybe somebody can play it. I cannot play it. It's unplayable basically. Not because the game is broken, and it's because the controller that decided to put in is analog. The touch screen I was expecting to use the touch screen to play. No, forget about it. They didn't use the touch screen. Crazy situation. There is no way to change it because the PlayStation games in beta, you can kind of change the controller, so you can take advantages of the analogs. You can take advantage of the screen, of the touch screen, or the back screen, or the back. The beta has like the back of the screen. It works like an input device too. So for some PlayStation games, you can use the functionality, but for the minis, I don't know about the other ones. That one that I play, that's the only one that I'm willing to. I don't want to try the other ones, because they kind of doesn't tell you the kind of input that they use. I didn't know that was like a analog only. I thought it was like all the controllers, screenshot and everything, because PlayStation mini games, the minis games are created for the beta, specifically for the beta. Are not created. Well, you can have games like that one, the cooking one. It runs in another platform. Well, they are ported specifically to the beta. When you find in beta in the store, it's because they are ported to the beta. So I was expecting, you know, that they use the touch screen. The game doesn't use it at all. Yeah, maybe in the menu. Not even in the menu you use it. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, man. Yeah, they dropped the ball in that one. Pretty hard. Pretty hard. Breaking my motivation to continue playing, buying games on the beta. At least for that section, like the mini section. They kind of break everything. Yeah, the cloud is looking good. Yeah, many hours. How many hours has my first video? Yeah, this string is divided into videos. Unfortunately, they my computer decided to restart, and I believe that the first one has almost 3 hours. This one has almost 3 hours too, so I am almost close to the 6 hour mark. Yeah, closer to the 6 hour mark. I hope my computer doesn't have to restart again, because in 2 years, almost 3 years streaming, I never saw that. That you working on something. Yeah, sometimes they used to tell me like, oh, we're gonna restart, but you can postpone for later. Like, oh yeah, I postpone it for 3 in the morning when I know I am not streaming. Stuff like that, you know. You kinda have the option, but now today was crazy. Today was like, oh man, this time we're gonna restart your computer. Really, dude? No postpone, no nothing. At that time you're gonna, oh, because you, I don't know, they kind of like, I know you're not gonna be streaming at that time. Like, really? You don't even know. You put it one time. That's it. We're gonna restart your computer. That's it. Like, that's not good. The user experience is pretty bad. In that, see they planning to do stuff like that all the time. That was crazy, man. That was super crazy. I believe I had to fix the quiet hours. No, let me see. Look at he's still downloading updates. Restart option. Where I find the hours thingy? That's another, man. That's another thing. They got everything like this. It's super confusing now. I believe it was here. Oh yeah, change active hours. Yeah, change active hours. From 8 in the morning. I put a little bit from 11 in the morning. Yeah, that's why I begin with my another stream. So I can put 11 in the afternoon, because if you do more like that, they give you a warning. From 11 in the morning to 11 p.m. Yeah. Oh, the loot is coming. Trying to see if they don't bring the restart again, man. It's kind of crazy. Even more loot for bad, because he's awesome from Karajoki. Thank you for your support, Mr. Karajoki. Thank you for the loot. Thank you for support my stream. Certainly free with the loot. I really appreciate it. Yeah, really happy, Jaden. Thank you. Yeah, I hope they don't restart my computer. It has a 1040 something. Yeah, they're gonna force another restart at 1040 some 1045, man. I cannot work like that, man. They need to fix that. Or we're gonna be forced to change system. Go for another system. That allow me to do at least a computer that allow me. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop using Windows, but they kind of forcing me to use at least for the stream another system with another configuration. With my streaming software, with my outrage, with my painting thing, my stuff that I use. Because I cannot afford it to be restarting my computer in the middle of the stream. Like what the fuck, you don't do that. That's crazy. If they can imply 12 hours, they can imply that people only spend 12 hours in front of a computer. Yeah, it's a good amount, but people spend more than that in front of a computer. So they kind of controlling the time we can spend in front of a computer in some ways. Like what? I pay for this system. I pay for this computer. I cannot do whatever I want. That's crazy. Once the thing becomes crazy like that, I believe it's gonna be the time. A lot of people are gonna move on for other systems, for other configuration, other stuff. Because I'm not gonna deny, I like my Windows. I love my Windows. Windows is for a long time, my whole life, using it from 3.1 until now. Oh man, back in the days used to be better. Like a I don't know what you're doing over there, man. Back in the days used to be super good. Now it's like a super crazy. Yeah, this thing has been time consuming like crazy. Anti-aliasing is good, but it has this problem. Many software that has problem that it leaves you that white line, and then you have to deal with it. Some people kind of disappear doing some blur, applying some filter. But the problem is you cannot filter locally. Some software does, some software doesn't do it. You know, but you cannot play. Oh, let me blur this playlist. Yeah, you can do by selecting. It's kinda. It's another kind of one. Sometimes you do it, it doesn't fix it. Some still, you got those white lines some places. That's why I'm doing it like this, so I can. This is like a brute forcing, basically brute forcing the fixing, but it's kind of crazy. The, this drawing, I totally could do it like in vector graphics with another software. But the problem with the vector graphics is you playing with objects. This thing is supposed to be an object separate for these three little things. In the software that I have, the more objects you put it, the slower it becomes laggy to a point that you cannot move nothing because it's super laggy. Like what? Yeah, it's super crazy. Yeah, you can do lines too. You can do like at least one object, there's one line, stuff like that. Especially if it's black and white, you can do it. So if it is color that you need to paint inside, it's another, it's another thing. But And black and white, I believe, is pretty good. You can do it pretty good with no problem. Let me. Final Fantasy music is too slow. I don't want to sleep right now. Yeah, a lot of the Square Enix music for the games are super slow. They, I don't know, they put so many slow music. It's a long game. I believe they're trying to make sure you. It's a relaxing experience. It's pretty good. Final Fantasy. We're talking about Final Fantasy, man. One of the best RPG over there. But it's too chill. I don't want to sleep right now. I want something. I don't want to do more Castlevania. I did like the new Castlevania, the new kind of Castlevania game. It is no Castlevania. It's another Blue Stain. It is a couple Castlevania, but I don't want to do more Castlevania. Maybe Mega Man. Let me see. Return. Yeah, I believe this that game. Journey to Series. Yeah, I believe that this game. The problem with the Nintendo games, they're the music is good, but it's super short. 16 minutes. like, like no time at all. So they're super good. The Nintendo music is one of the best. I really like the remakes. The people take like a real guitars and real instrument and do those. It is super awesome when they do that. Like Mega Man, a lot of people did Mega Man music with the remake. Super nice. Well, I'm gonna have to up a little bit this thing. Yeah, because it gave me like a faster. You see? Shouldn't do early, but now was the time that I kinda remember. At least for this outline, it's pretty good. Not for drawing. 2% for drawing, I don't like it. I like 1% for drawing. But at least for this outline, do you see how fast? It's faster. I used to do this back in the days faster because I was using 2%, but yeah, why 1% doesn't work like this? I don't know. I need to check it out. Maybe in the new version because this average is average 5, average 5 or 4. Let me see. Average 4. It already has 6, I believe. Yeah, they are pretty far away. I always like, oh, I'm gonna buy the new version. I'm gonna buy the new version. I never buy nothing. I don't know why. The version I wanna try is the Android version. I'm gonna see if I buy it. It's only $5. I'm gonna buy that one. The mobile version. I always wanted like to pay my cell phone. The little things posted in the social medias. Like sometimes you got a pretty good idea or something, you wanna just draw it, you know. So you know how software into cell phone like that, like you kinda lost the idea. Oh look, we got more over here. This music is for the Journey to Series, one of the Best music, the best games out there for Nintendo. Journey to City, super hard, and the music was super good. Basically, Nintendo game only have to do have like a good music. That's it. It fit the game. The game could be kind of crappy a little bit, and it works only by the music. Oh, Nintendo music was unique. That's another problem. They put a lot. Those musicians put a lot of effort. Nintendo was a system. They changed the gaming community. Nintendo and the Sega Master System. They changed the industry, man. No longer you have like a characters that looks like a square. Yeah, they're trying to. They innovate. They innovate too fast. Like you used to play like a squares and points in the screen. You know, a chip back in the days it was like a three squares like that. Like this is your chip, or sometimes a freaking square like that. You know, or a triangle like that. Choof, choof, choof. This is your chip. It was like that. And Nintendo came in with like a full-fledged chips. You know, like a wow, you know, fire over here. You know, stuff like that. Like, you know, like stuff like that. Like some little chips that you can see. You can see the copy. You know, and the little things over here. And the propulsion systems in the back. You know, and then you press start. They give you like a breakdown, like a copy. You know, engines. You know, like crazy stuff like that. Like, oh, you know, like I see you upgrade the copy. Like what? Upgrading stuff. Like a Blaster Master, you upgrade part of your vehicle. In Gratis, you do that. You know, like oh, you grade this thing, they give you something. You grade this thing, they give you something. You get it. In those parts, it's not like you kill. It's not like you kill. You go to a store and buy parts. It's like you have to find it in the world. Those upgrade was like a lost in the world. It forced you to play the game to find it. It wasn't no store or anything like that. Super good. Like from here to that. It was leaps and bounds, man. It was super far away. Like it was a crazy situation. Man. It was crazy situation. From from a freaking triangle shooting points to a almost full-fledged copy and spaceship. That was crazy. Then the music back in the day was like a toot toot stuff like that, you know, stuff like that, like sounds, from sounds to full-fledged melodies like this, like you can hear the different samples, you can hear the like a music that fade away, fade in, fade out with drums. Super crazy situation, you know, like what it was super advanced. So yeah, then you have TurboGrafx thing, you know, stuff like that. Neo Geo was doing his thing at the time too. Neo Geo was super expensive. That's why a lot of people didn't get Neo Geos. You know, Neo Geo was more, the market for Neo Geo was more the arcades than anything. The consoles, people got consoles. I'm not gonna say it didn't sell, but it was expensive stuff. It was like a machine in your house, basically, because it was the same games that you got in arcade in a console. Same games, the joystick and everything. The controller was like a freaking control. The joystick was like a super huge, and the cartridge was like the size of a book, encyclopedia. We used to make fun about that all the time. Like, what is this? Like only the cartridge is bigger than than a console. The 2006 2600 console. Yeah, only one cartridge from one game from Neo Geo. Man, I'm telling you, it's crazy situation. Crazy, crazy situation. Yeah, I need my Wacom Wii screen. I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna get one of those. They offer. They kinda offering like. They kinda offering like a finance now, so you can basically get a Cintiq and pay like a monthly, like another bill. I really am gonna do that because I need. At the beginning was this style is good because it allows you to do the words you wanna do it, as you can see. But sometimes you feel the need to to draw directly into the without having to. Because right now I'm drawing one side and looking at the screen, kind of used to. I'm used to, but that's not the experience. With the time, you kind of feel the need to get another one, another a Cintiq or something that you can draw it directly to the screen and watch this. It is this day and night. It's day and night experience. There is so many little things that. Oh, the music is super good, man. That's why I'm missing the games nowadays. Games nowadays doesn't have the music. I see that from Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo was the beginning of the bad music, man, on games. Super Nintendo, more graphics. They got like the music was like a more elaborated. Now we're not talking about catchy tunes. We're talking about music that goes with what happened in the screens. People is crying. You are crying music right there. Like Ninja Gaiden did it pretty good. It didn't have to be boring. Now it's like every single game is kind of boring. Call of Duty is supposed to have a crazy music, but it has like not even music. It doesn't even have music. You play mute. Some people had to put their own music because Call of Duty doesn't have it. Like in the campaign, maybe. They have some places that have music that, like a game without music is common now. They don't even put in music. It has to be like some kind of RPG or some. I don't know, man. Games I'm going to those. Do you know what? It's kind of good that the games are doing it and going in that direction. Because then you have developers say, "Oh, I'm gonna bring the good times. I'm gonna bring the catchy tunes, the fast-paced action, no loot boxes." Like and now, people can compete. Now developers can compete pretty easily. They just have to do the things that they used to do back in the days. Now there is more opportunity now to make games and be successful, man. You know. Because the only thing you have to do is exactly what the people don't want you to do, like no loot boxes, catchy tunes. People is not even care about the graphics anymore. Like graphics wise, games graphics like right now, people are pretty happy with the graphics. From time to time, you see the criticism. Oh, that looks like a from the 90s and stuff like that. But So you got a good gameplay, they don't even care. Because look at what Nintendo's doing. Nintendo, it looks good. I don't wanna tell you, but it's cartoony stuff. They do it well. That's why people like it because they do it super good. You know. They just had to bring not this quality of music with better quality, but these catchy tunes. That's what I'm missing in games right now. It doesn't have those moments. I remember, man. I remember when I used to play games, you get to a mini boss. It was like a suspense. Then super fast-paced music. You need to kill the guy. It's moving everywhere. It was a freaking boss fight in Nintendo. It was a freaking event. Now you get in a game when a boss fight is like nothing. Look at Dark Souls. Dark Souls how many bosses it has? Oof, a lot. They look good, they are hard, but your race looking really good now. Thank you for that support, Mr. Cody Joker. Thank you for the comments too. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your support, Mr. Cody Joker. Thank you for support my stream. It's totally free with the loots. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to save the raid because it kinda in the beginning kinda looks pretty weird, but now it's kinda shaping up to be pretty good raid. It all depends on the amount of details and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not looking bad at all. It's looking pretty nice. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for the feedback. I really need it. I really need some feedback, man, because I'm kinda doing my own thing, you know. And a lot of people that came to the street doesn't tell me nothing, so I kinda make it makes me believe I'm doing everything right. you know, everything I do, you like it and everything. Yeah, I'm doing things for that reason too, like the giveaways, the drawings, and everything that I do. It's because I like it, and kinda, I kinda suspect that you like it too. Yeah? Otherwise, I'm not gonna do none of those things. Especially when you know you're gonna have a copy of this, it's more interesting. It becomes more interesting. That you gonna be able to use this in the future for your website or whatever. I don't know. For a game that people used to play, I think it's a good idea to do the art books. I'm gonna do art book for all the games. I'm thinking pretty heavily to do one for the space lores too. That's why I'm doing those little like space lores pictures, I believe. Let me see if I can show you some of them. Some of my Twitter's over here, so you can see. I wanna do those from time to time. Those little things, you see. Oh, let me see if I can get the tag that I only use. You see, stuff like that, like it's Giant and Alicia. I kinda. You see, those Nintendo games are super, super short. Super good, but super short. I'm kinda doing those little things. So I'm gonna put it together and make a space lorries. The only thing I'm not doing a streaming for that. Could be nice to do a stream for those, but they take time. They take like 3 or 4 hours, which is nothing in 3D. I take more doing these drawings. 3D kind of facilitate. Yeah, they don't look like the original at all. They look kind of crappy, kind of comical. That's the idea, but the main reason I'm not streaming those is because I wanna do those at the same time doing this. So I cannot be having like a two streams of art. I don't want my channel to become an art streaming thing. See, in the future I have to, because maybe people like it more than the gaming. It would be nice, you know. But that's not the idea I wanna. That's not the direction I wanna bring my channel. Like just an art. There is so many art streamers already that do like a better job than me out there. I don't wanna compete with them. I just wanna have fun too. You know, it's drawing is good. It's a good fun, but sometimes it's work. You know, it's work. You need to work. It's no. It's basically work, yeah. It's a fun work. Yeah, that's another thing why I need the other whack on the Cintiq, because this one is good for a few hours. When you spend like 6 hours, 8 hours doing drawing, you need something better. I cannot be doing it just like this. There is a pretty good chance to improve the graphics, to improve the qualities of my drawings too. But the other ones are more accurate. The Cintiq ones are super accurate. Are better in many ways. Yeah, I'm gonna do something about it. Because I have to do something about it. I'm gonna try the R-Ration phone to see how it feels, how it works. No, because with the possibility, I just get a tablet, normal tablet, very cheap tablet, with the average in the phone and do it like that. Because what I need is be able to paint directly to the. I'm not using a lot of the sensitivity, because Wacom tablet give you like this thing. Let me see if I can do it. Like, you draw pretty clear, but if you put like a more effort, you push more, it give you like those, you know, grading is different. But I almost don't use that. I just paint one way. I don't pay attention to that. So there is so many features that the Wacom tablet give you that I don't use it. You know, that I can the way I do things. A freaking tablet, a freaking $100 tablet or less can get the job done. Yeah, in the way I'm doing things. But yeah, Wacom tablet give you a lot of features, a lot of stuff. That's why I'm saying, if you're a professional, you can get one of those. As you know, so you are not professional, there's no reason, because it's expensive. It's kind of expensive, you know, but it's like buying a super awesome guitar without know how to play well. Like, I just play one song, you know. Like, you could do the same thing with a $60 guitar. Why you have this $1,000 guitar? See, you just playing like a one song. That's it. You know, like it. Why making that investment? You're not making money from that. I believe that's gonna be my thing. Because I can afford a Cintiq. Even though they gave me like a financing and everything, kinda makes the Cintiq is unique as a tablet, because it's not a tablet. It's a tool. It's more a tool for painting. You know, it's a professional tool more than a tablet. I call it a tablet because that's what it is. technically, but it's basically a tool for to enhance the quality of your drawings, to make the transition from. So you're a person that draw and pen and paper stuff like that. Asynthic could give you like the same feeling. Yeah, it's very complex stuff. It's not just drawing. It give you a lot of features. Well, the question is, do I need it? you know, do you need it? Do you really need it? You know, this one have it feels super good. It's sometimes I'm not gonna deny. Sometimes I feel the need to go for a Cintiq, to buy a Cintiq right away. Like man, yeah, I need my Cintiq, to keep up with this, with the things that I'm doing. But you really need you kinda really need it to put $1,000, almost $2,000 down for from instruments like that. That's the real question. You know, there is no doubt. There is no doubt the drawings and the things I'm gonna be able to do are gonna be improved with the Cintiq. There is no doubt about it. But it's really necessary to go the extra mile. When you can have a phone or something and do the things that you want to do. Not fun, but at least a normal little tablet with, because there is so many features that I don't use it. Even though I have it for this tablet, I don't use a lot of features. I don't use it. Like I don't feel the need. I try to keep my drawings simple. Try to keep my techniques simple. I don't wanna. But a lot of professional people does that. Like, man, don't use a lot of filters. Try to do it by hand. Don't use a lot of automatic stuff because at the end of the day, you're not gonna build skills. You're gonna know how to use stuff. Like the natural feeling of your drawings are gonna be lost by using automatic stuff and filters and stuff like that. Like you can look at what happened. Let me tell you what happened. Look at this one for example. You can take a filter. I wanna show you because you're a person that really like filters and stuff like that. So you guys to use like a filter stuff like that. You can basically let me see. You're basically not building the basically no building the necessary skills. So you need to be careful with that. I'm gonna show you how with filters and themes you can basically get similar how you call it, results just by using a couple of filters. You can have the same results that I'm doing right now. But that's the way. No, I believe that's not the way. People don't know, they're gonna find out like, oh man, you just use a filter. He said you don't even draw that thing. You just decrease over here, decrease over there, and do the a filter thing. We see 60 colors. You know, hey, this is not a waste to do things. This is not the ways to do things. You know, it's not happening right now like 100%, but you can have the idea. You know, just oh, what happened? Oh man, everything gets lost. You can basically have the idea of how, and you can just by using filters, you can get like a very similar results. when I put a black and white, everything get lost. Everything kinda get lost. Let me see if I can detect the edge a little bit more. If I can invert. Yeah, with stuff like that, basically. Let me see if I can. Yeah, because I don't use it. I don't do the tricks. But you can kind of have the idea, you know, how the people does the tricks. Yeah, because I don't use the tricks. It's kind of difficult for me to do it because I don't do the tricks. I draw all my things. Or you can have the idea that how some people cheat on these things. You know, you can basically. So you take some times, you can basically get to look like a. Well, this software is. It is. This software is pretty bad with the filter. It has some filters, but it's not like a. To do something pretty fast, like I put in raindrops and stuff like that. But it's not like like a Photoshop or iRage, you know. It has a lot of stuff going on. It all depends on the software that you use. And using better software, you're gonna have a better tools. You're gonna do those things like a right way. I'm basically telling you in the way color correction maybe. Just basically telling you how you can do it, so you can get an idea about. People that really do it, that really know how to do it, they don't use this software to do it. They use better softwares to do it. Oh no. Oh, go back. Yeah, they use better software to do those things. They got like a crazy results, man. Let me see if I get something. You see? Kind of look like a hand draw. You know? You can take this thing, put in your software. You know? Put in your software and I don't know, it's and do the things, you know? Just do your stuff. Let me see the layers. Let me see. Yeah. And begin to do drawings like that, like, you know, spend, I don't know, couple hours. You know, doing your thing. There's a way to put those lines darker automatically too, you know, so you don't have to do this line by hand. No, you got this thing, you do this thing. Oh, I did this by hand. Oh, people will, oh man, you are awesome. No, you're not awesome. Using filters and stuff like that. Cheating, basically. For production, it's necessary. You need to use filters. You need to use stuff. But for so you wanna have fun and learn some skills and everything, you gotta do it. It's like the pixelated thing. Like a lot of people just pixelate. Like a lot of people does this thing. Let me see if I can. They just yeah. They just have so many tricks. So many tricks. Like oh, let's do some pixelated art. You know, they just do something like that. Make a let's let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Double. Yeah. And then they take the pixelated something like that. You know? Maybe they reduce the colors a little bit so it doesn't look like let me see if I can pixelate a little bit more. Oh no, it doesn't pixelate more. Then they let me see if I can find another music. Oh, Castlevania. That Castlevania is pretty good. Why is in the list? I don't want that in the list. Yeah, this one. Maybe they reduce, decrease the color depth. 16 maybe. No, kind of begin to look pixelated. Kind of begin to look in the way they do things. Of course, they don't. Again, they don't use software like crappy software like this. They use like a better software. Let me see if I can decrease a little bit more. Two colors only can decrease. Let me see. Oop, something like that. I don't know. Oh, I did my pixelated stuff. Like, dude, you didn't do no pixelated nothing. You just take a filter. Some people can detect it, but some other people buy into it like, oh man, you're an artist, you're an artist. No, you're not a freaking artist. You're just taking the what is the invert what is the invert the inverting thing greatest oh look it even has like a greater scale like a grayscale stuff compared to grayscale like that's crazy. What is the inverting? You see, for me, oh, they call it negative. For me, it's kind of difficult to explain and everything because I don't do those things. But I see people doing it like, what? Invert all channels, you know, basically. This looks better. And now you have an emoji or whatever you want to do. Pixelated for you whatever things you want to do, you know. The same with this. You know how many people I see like posting stuff in Twitter that you can see it was something like oh I did this character like not like that but like maybe decrease a little bit. Pixelated. Oh yeah, we're here pixelated. Pixelized. Like oh I did this character for you know you like it? This is for this guy that you can tell that it was like a something like that. Like they just pixelated that thing. I was a guy I was watching a guy that somebody tell them, like, why you don't take the pixelated thing and just do it like that? He tell to the people, there is no point. It doesn't gonna look the same, and the same thing is like, what is the point? You know, what is the point? You're not gonna build any, like doing like that. You're not gonna build any. Yeah, this picture is kind of photorealistic. But you still can see like that's why because it's Picture for the realistic pictures like that doesn't look good, but let me see if I can find more cartoony. More cartoony stuff. Let's see if I can do it with this paladin lady. See? Let's put it super down. Let me see if I can crop. Yeah, let's crop here. Let's half maybe. Yeah, something like that. Little bit, yeah. You see? I got my pixelated art right away, but there is no point to do it like that because you can tell that. I don't know, maybe somebody can tell, maybe somebody cannot tell. You know, but there is no point to do it like that. Because you're not building any skill, it's just automatic stuff from the software. You know, it's like, you know, like, oh man, you're pretty awesome doing pixelated stuff. Yeah, very awesome with a software that does everything for you. You know, so that's why I don't use automatic stuff in my draw. I try to keep the more hand draw, the more hand stuff, because people can tell. People are not stupid. You know, the pixelated art. A lot of people are like doing awesome stuff and say, man, this pixelated art is pretty awesome. You know, but they took no effort at all to do it. I'm not saying every single pixelated art over there is like that. I'm saying the ones that I see, like you can tell, man, that they just take a picture. Maybe retouch a little bit because they are pixels. Once they are pixels, it's kind of easy to retouch, you know. But that's one of the things that they do. I try not to do that because it's just no. You're not building any skill. You're not learning nothing like that. So software is doing it for you. That's why I'm redrawing all those things. But there is ways to do everything automatic. With those crazy softwares right now, people can do crazy stuff. Yeah, this is looking good. After almost 4 hours, almost 7 hours, almost, yeah. So we're taking account the 3 more hours I spent with the first one, before the restart. I don't wanna go to the 10:45. They told me they're gonna restart again. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I believe restart option 2:40. Oh, 2:40 a.m. Oh, it looks like when I change it, it changed this automatically. Yeah. Oh, good thing. That's a good time to restart if they want to restart. It was 10:45. I say, wow, man, why today? 2 times in the road. Don't give me that, man. Yeah, they need to enable the option for us to change it, to postpone. Like every time, I'm willing. Every time I'm gonna turn it on my computer. I'm willing for them to do whatever they want. You know, go to bed. When the computer finish, you know, you turn it off automatically. I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem with that. But I have problem is like before, like, hey, we restarted. Bye bye. Boom. Yeah, they told me I still in the online. I didn't restart automatically. I didn't restart in the moment they told me because I want all my tasks back. You know, all the things that I did that takes like 20 minutes to set up. Like, fortunately, Google Chrome does push everything back, so you don't have no problem with it. Pretty good, pretty awesome. People, I believe we're gonna leave it over here. It's looking super good. It's looking as it's okay. Our first rate character for our Lubricants fan album. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that was in the streams. You know, I'm gonna say thank you to Cody Joker. Thank you to Willie Stedmat. Willie Stedmat was here too. And to the Money Kitty Georgia too. I'm gonna say thank you for them to come for coming. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can check it out my other videos. Because I believe it was another person. Yeah, today was a pretty low day because a lot of people didn't know I'm gonna be doing these streams at this time. Another problem was that I came a little bit later. Yeah, Willie Stedman. Yeah. The Monica the Judge, yeah. And Coyote Joker. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. I know there is more people, but si you don't say hi, I'm not gonna be able to see you in the chat in the stream. But yeah, I know a lot of people was there. Yeah, thank you for your support. Thank you for coming. I hope you have fun. I have a lot of fun doing this. Don't forget to follow my Twitter, as you can see. Don't forget to follow my Twitter. It's a pretty awesome place to know about all the things that I do. You know, you want to know more about the things that I do? Follow my Twitters. I post everything over there. Don't forget to follow the Rage Twitter. Pretty awesome application that we are using. Follow Rage Twitter. Pretty awesome application we using to do the Lowbreakers fan album. Don't forget to follow the Wacom tablet Twitter, which is the device that we're using. Follow Wacom tablet Twitter. It's the device that we're using to do the Lowbreakers fan album. It's pretty awesome stuff. The game list, people, remember all the games that we are playing, that we want to play, and the we are ready player. So you got any particular game that you want me to play, you know, don't forget to tell me. We are gonna put it in the list for in the future to play. You know, I had to test it out in the NVIDIA GeForce Now, everything to see if it is work good for the streams. People remember the schedules: Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. Space Lords tomorrow. Tomorrow we got another stream of Space Lords. Thursdays off. On Fridays, War Thunder. War Thunder, which is gonna be a pretty awesome stream. Saturday, Quake Champions, and the next Sunday we're gonna continue with the second page. Maybe we're gonna do the logo thing for the raid and then begin with the second page. I don't know. Even more little loot for that without mercy from Karajoki. Karajoki, thank you for the loot. Thank you for your support. Totally free my streams with the loot, which is pretty good. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Keep it up. Really makes me happy. Really makes me happy. People remember that we gotta give it away in December 27. How you gain to give it away? The only thing you have to do is to watch the stream. Watch the stream until December 27. You know, put your name in the leaderboard before until that day in order to get 25 stinking card, 25 preparation. It's not complex. It's easy. You watch the stream, you get points. So you got enough points, it puts your name in the leaderboard. That's it. You get your name in the leaderboard until December 27, or at that time. It could be. You can put your name one day before. You got. See, you are here in December 27. You're gonna get to choose between 25 stinking card, 25 per donation. The only thing you have to do is to put your name in the leaderboard by watching the stream. That's it. Pretty easy. Pretty straightforward stuff that we got over here. Any questions? Don't hesitate. I'm gonna say thank you to Hasugido. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. 20 months in a row, which is pretty good. It's pretty awesome. It's very nice. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Keep it up, Hasugido. Keep it up, which is very nice. I'm gonna say thank you for the sub to Cody Jockey. 3 months in a row. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all the things you do. The host, everything. Yeah, he has been hosting my streams since the beginning, since the start, since the days of Lawbreakers. You know. So I'm gonna say thank you to Cody Joker for the support, for the sub and everything. It is pretty good. People, you wanna support the streams? You wanna support streams? Remember, you can do it totally free with the loot. And I'm gonna tell you something. Get a $5. You know, a Steam gift card by supporting the streams. Totally free. Yeah, pretty important. With the loots at. I'm gonna put the link so you can save it or you can do it right now because I'm gonna take like 10 more minutes to finish the stream. Yeah, we're still not going. We're still not going yet. Not yet, amigo. You know, get a $5 Steam gift card by supporting the stream totally free with the loot at boop. The link is over there. Check it out. Try it out. Today is the best day to try it out before we leaving. So any questions, you know, put your name in the leaderboard by doing the loots like a Karaoke does. Karaoke did 6 and D-Cat did 1. Yep, more people are doing it. So do it. Do it. Every time I do a stream, you can do it. So you can get a... Remember, this only works in the streams during the stream. It doesn't work outside the stream. If you get one of these, one $5 Steam gift card, which is pretty good. We were doing, people. We were doing
Hannah out.
one of the characters of Lawbreakers. We were doing the raid, which is one of the pretty awesome characters, as you can see, for the game Lawbreakers. Was having a lot of fun. You know, we were drawing this character. You know, the other character, the Helix, is gonna be later on. You know, it's gonna be later on when we begin to do the breakers part. This is the law, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I hope you got a lot of fun. I got a lot of fun too. I got a lot of fun. You know, to complete our Lawbreakers fan album, this is the sometimes I cannot grab it. This Lawbreakers fan album, as you can see, has a lot of pictures, a lot of drawings, a lot of days, you know, a lot of hours put into it. Once we finish, we're gonna put a value for you to download. Pretty good, you know? So don't miss out. Let's put the new one that we did today. This one, yeah. Even though I don't have the thing behind, let me put it in the booth to see how it's gonna look. You know, let me something pretty fast. Let me see, fan art. Yeah. Deck lock. JPG. Oh no, it's this one. Okay. I'm gonna put in the fan album. It's a way for me to remember too. Sometimes I forgot to put it there. Yeah, I'm still missing the part behind the logotype design with the it's coming people. Man, it's pretty fast. I can update this. The Lawbreaker fan art it's gonna be updated all the time, so don't worry about it. It's not something that I'm planning to put it like a some more pages. At least I got an idea to make like a. Oh, it sounds like a big. I got an idea to put like one more pages, but I don't know one more page is gonna be like a. So you can have the idea. It's gonna be like a. I'm gonna take a lubricant character. I'm gonna put it like in the beach, or, or climbing a mountain. You know, stuff like that. It's not gonna be like a from the game. It's gonna be more like a from 100% from our mind, doing something different than flying and killing people without mercy. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, I need to do it so you can understand it. Like this guy with a couple more guys, like in the beach, or playing volleyball or in a pool, drinking some beers, talking about the lady talking and everything like that. And many other things that I know I'm not gonna talk up now because I don't wanna build like hype around something that is not I don't even know see I'm gonna be able to do it. But yeah, I'm planning to do many things, many more contents, low breaking content. Yeah, low breakers in this channel is gonna be pretty much alive. Even though the developers and the publisher doesn't have plans with the game anymore. At least in this channel, we are trying to keep it, to keep it going. Let me see if I only have to refresh. Only have to refresh over here. We got deck lock it. You know? Kind of looks better when you put in the. Kind of looks like the PDF format. Kind of does something. Yeah, pretty good, pretty awesome, pretty nice. We got deadlock it right there. That's his name, deadlock. We only need the thing behind it, the drawing behind it. We're just next Sunday. I always wanted to do the first cut and then do the logo thing. At least you know how is. At least we got one, one character going on. Yeah, it's pretty good. It looks nice. Yeah, pretty awesome. People are gonna take a couple minutes to say thank you to all the people that was hosting my stream today without mercy. It's a group of people that every time I do the streams, they host my streams. Make sure other people know about my streams and everything, which is pretty good. It's pretty good, We are rating too, so if you wanna stay in the chat to help with the race, it's gonna be really appreciated. I wanna say thank you to Talkers for the host. Really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Talkers take some time to spread the word about my channel, bring more people to the streams, which is pretty good. I'm gonna say thank you to House of Gideon. House of Gideon, thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel too. Bringing more people to the stream. Really appreciate it. Cody Jugger, thank you for the host. Thank you for giving me free advertisement without mercy. Really appreciate it. It's pretty important. Yellow Blero. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel. Bringing more people to the stream. Really appreciate it. Keep it up, Mr. Yellow Blero. Keep it up. I'm gonna say thank you to Marco X. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bringing people to the stream. Mr. Marco X, spreading part. I'm gonna say thank you to Fussy Panda Sax. Thank you for the host. Thank you for giving me free advertisement without mercy, which is really appreciated. helping me grow my channel little by little. The morning, Joy, thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel and bringing more people to the stream, which is pretty nice. Yeah, that's what the people that host my streams does. They bring it little by little, 1 or 2 guys for the stream, so which is pretty good. You know, I'm gonna say thank you to Limet. Thank you for giving me free. Thank you for the host. Thank you for giving me free advertisement without mercy. Limet. The hosting my streams almost every time without mercy. Keep it up. I'm gonna say thank you to Why Lightning. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel and bringing other people to the streams. Sorceress. Thank you for the host. Thank you for giving me free advertisement. Pretty nice. Pretty awesome. Keep it up. Gordon Freeman's over here too. Hosting my stream. You know, supporting my stream with the host, which is pretty nice. It's pretty awesome. Keep it up. Xfear Frost, pro player. Basically, yeah, pretty super good. I was watching some Call of Duty gameplay, and was watching some Apex Legends. Pretty awesome dude. You know, very tactical, very entertaining. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. Really appreciate it. Just keep it up, Mr. Xfear Frost. Station 6, Fortnite player. Pretty good dude. Pretty young. He continue playing Fortnite. It's gonna be the next ninja. Yeah, it's pretty good. Fortnite's a hard game to play. It's a hard game to play, you know, because the building and everything is just kind of crazy. Yes, that's why people that are going in Fortnite, they do good because this is kind of complex battle royale game. I'm gonna say thank you to, let me see, Eagle All Day is over here too. Eagle All Day. Thank you for the host. Eagle All Day. Thank you for all the support. Really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Keep it up. Yeah, and I believe I say everybody. Yeah, there's a lot of people that used to host my stream. They're not hosting now, man. Maybe they're hosting other people. Maybe they're streaming too. Today, everybody that I support, they support me. They're streaming today. Weekends are super difficult to basically decide, you know, who's gonna get the raid or anything like that, because everybody's at some point doing the streams, you know, doing his thing, stuff like that. Like, what? So many people, you know, super crazy. But there's always one. We always have to check it out. One, you know. People that are doing super good, I tend not to give it a raid, because there is more people that are struggling to get viewers, stuff like that. So you like it, you can follow or stay over there. Try to stay at least, I don't know, 1 hour. No, it's too much. 20 minutes, 10-20 minutes in there. Don't go anywhere like right away, you know, because otherwise the race is not gonna work. The way that race works is like every time we go to another people's channels with the race, that channel goes up in the list of the streamers, goes up. So you just spend 1 second, he's gonna be in the top like a 1 second only, you know. So you spend 10 minutes, you giving it 5 or 10 minutes, you can have a good opportunity for that person to be in the top, to be, you know, good opportunity to a person to get more people and everything. So that's why I try to be 5-10 minutes, you know. I always try to be like a 1 hour, yeah. But I'm not gonna tell you do it like that, you know, because I don't know what you have to do. I don't want to build a compromise, because I don't really know that you have to do something important. But try to keep the like a. Yeah, I see a lot of people that host my streams and everything. streaming today. It's gonna be a hard one. That's why I put in my Twitter to have some kind of control. Let me check it out. I kind of got an idea, but I had to check it out to not repeat the person. But I wanna always to give you opportunity to one different person, you know. Wow, Mega Man 3 music is the best. It's the best. That's what games are missing. That's what games are missing right now, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for Super man. I just wanna play Mega Man 3 now. It's too good. It is too good. Yeah, I had to decide between those two dudes. To these people, all these peoples. Yeah, let me see if I can. Who's doing better? They're doing the same. They are doing the same. They are doing the same. They're doing pretty lacking. Yeah, let's do this guy that hosted my streams all the time. You know, let's do these guys. So I'm gonna say we are rating. We are rating. Get dang you hard. He's a regular hosting on my streams all the time. So without mercy, you know, people remember tomorrow we're gonna have another stream. Check out my Twitter before coming to the stream. Check out the notifications. You know, so you see something like, oh, sorry, I'm not gonna be exposed to the streams. Don't even wait for me. You know, don't even wait for me. That's maybe I feel bad because I don't know, it's reasons. It's too tired. This streams, especially the drawing ones, are pretty exhausting. Even yeah, because I'm having fun, I'm happy, burning calories basically, burning calories. So I want to say thanks for your support. We're coming tomorrow at 11, and yes, it is that. So don't miss out. Remember, it's time on USA. Like I don't know, depends on who you are. Could be 5 hours, 6 hours difference. So you know, could be 2-3 hours difference. So make sure you check it out on the Google the time correctly so you can be here. Remember that we got like a counter, a time thing in the channel. You can come into the channel, check out the time thing. Kind of tells you how many hours, how many minutes towards the stream. Yeah, which is gonna be very nice. Well, thank you for your support. Thank you for all the things you do, and see you tomorrow with another stream. So I'm gonna say bye bye.
Grid access granted. HANA artificial intelligence initialized. Role analysis. Wraith. Law. Deadlock. Identity missing.
Now I'm having fun!
Grid social platforms report Deadlock is known for his law-abiding enthusiasm, yet juvenile attitude. Ties to wealth is apparent, as he outfits himself with the latest weapons and technology. Fights alongside the man known as Abaddon under the Archangels. Searching. Breaker. Helix. Data corrupted with minimal details.
I always kill the competition.
Grid international arrest warrants detected. Helix is reported to be affiliated with the Syndicate and the man known as Faust. Logs indicate he regularly brokers weapons and hydronium trade among factions. Beginning combat evaluation of Wraith. Initial observation. The Wraith role excels in high mobility and close quarters combat effectiveness. Acronym acknowledged. CQC will substitute. The Wraith's primary weapon is the Spectre Auto Pistol. It is highly versatile, fired in bursts for more accuracy, and full auto in CQC scenarios. Optimization acknowledged. Effectiveness increased when used in conjunction with his Wasp short sword. Ideal combat scenarios pair use of the Spectre along with CQC maneuvers such as slide to close in on enemies and then complete combat executables with a stab from the Wasp. Additional movement abilities such as double and triple jumps noted, wall jumping as well. The Wasp blade can be ejected at high speed, embedding into surfaces or enemies. Additionally, if the discharge blade is shot by the Wraith, it will explode. This is cool. Anomaly detected. Chrono switch technology. The Wraith can project a hydronium-powered field of slowed time relative to his body. Enemies caught in this projected time field are slowed down physically, along with their weapons and abilities. But the Wraith moves at normal speed, further increasing his combat effectiveness. Evaluation summary. The Wraith is extremely deadly in CQC engagements. His high mobility, paired with chrono switch capabilities, result in a combatant that can disrupt field operations without much notice, eliminate targets, and retreat. Analysis complete. Uploading data to the grid. Hannah out.